Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. Good morning. Today, and in this video, we're gonna speak about the fuel to the fire, which is gonna be purpose. That's what's gonna add fuel to the fire to whatever you want to do. Um, we're getting TikTok ready. Purpose. The fuel to motivation. The fuel to life. Thank you. It does make a difference. Leon, hey, venga. Oh, good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. Leon, venga. What up, Mark? I don't got no coffee right now. I only have water. No coffee. When we go back inside, we'll have coffee. Venga. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, TikTok. Buenos dias. Finding the fuel, but the purpose of the fuel to your life. Purpose, intention. My name is Alex Duenas, and we're going to be talking about how to add fuel to the fire. Some of you guys have a small little fire. We need to make it bigger. Way bigger. What up, Ruby? Good morning, Ruby. Good morning, Benedictus. Leon, venga! Good morning, Sean. Sean Buck. Good morning, YouTube. Grand Rising. This is why I don't fucking bring Leon out here. I don't want him to go far. Good morning. Good morning. Grand Rising. We're just getting started. Yeah, we got water today, though. Good morning. What's up, Benedictus? I like that. I like the name. Bigger! Look at this. Look at this. What up? Venga. Damn. Yeah, we'll be here for maybe like 45 minutes before they start cutting the grass. Good morning, Ryan. What up, Ryan? Good morning. I'm officially down at 196, starting working out and eating better in March. Was 245. Congratulations, Sean. You fucking savage. How great do you feel, man? If anything, bro, give us share with us what was the trigger for you? What made you finally commit? Because that's not easy, brother. To go down from 245 to 196, it's not easy. What for you? What was the trigger? What made you finally commit? Leon. Bam. Bam. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Duenas. Nice to meet you. My dog's in the back. I'm gonna give you your what's up, cozy. The words of wisdom this morning. It's the fact that I could only wear certain clothes because I felt skinny. I hated it. Yeah. It sucks, bro. Like, yeah, when you wear something that doesn't fit you that good, yeah, it's not a good feeling. You know, put something on that doesn't fit you. Put something on, it's like, damn, I used to wear these clothes, and truthfully, it comes with a massive identity change. What's up? Good morning. I thought you moved to Miami. I don't know where you been, bro. I don't know where you been. It's been fucking. I moved out of Miami back a year ago. You know, and I'm proud of this week. Good job, brother. I'm telling you, stack those wins. Candy Love. Hello, Candy Love. I got YouTube Live. I got TikTok Live. So I'm streaming on two platforms. So if you see me going back and forth, YouTube, TikTok, YouTube, TikTok. I live in Gainesville, but I'm moving to Tampa. So we're making it work. We have the pup here. What's up, Ray? What up, Ray? Rain. What is it? Ray and nah. Ray and nah. What up? Good morning, bro. How are you doing? All right. Who are you? What do you do? Who am I? Oh, nice to meet you. My name is Alex Duenas. What's up? I'll introduce myself. My name is Alex Duenas. I am a mindset training nutrition coach. Been coaching people for the last 12 years. I've been working out for the last 19 years. I coach people for a living in mindset training nutrition. So let's break them apart. Mindset is the ability to help you overcome the negative habits that have led you to feel guilty, shameful, regretful of yourself. Simply meaning there are certain things we do on a daily basis that cause us to feel regret, shame, and guilt. And those things could be at the time we wake up, skipping out workouts, eating certain foods, drinking certain amount of alcohol, doing any drugs, procrastination. So mindset is simply to live with intention, to live with purpose. Like, you must have something to strive for. And one of the first places that we can see improvement in our lives, self-improvement, personal development, is in our body and our mind. The way we look and the way we feel. And that's 100% under your control. 100% under your control is what you put in your body, what you do with your body, and how you think. And so if we can work on those things, the basic level of foundation, it can set us up for everything else in life: finances, relationships, spirituality. And so I've been working out for the last 19 years. I've never stopped, simply because I grew up feeling in the level of fear because of my father. I grew up getting bullied. I grew up not feeling good enough. And that's when I started to work out, So a lot of it stemmed from not feeling good enough, feeling fear, and also wanting, what did I want? I just wanted a cute girlfriend. I was never overweight, but I was skinny, and I dealt with very low confidence. I know what it's like to have low confidence, right? No. What's your secret, man? You got a house, you're living. Well, first and foremost, I live in an apartment. This is like the backyard of the complex. Nobody's ever here. Hey, and my dog. There's no secret, bro. There is no secret, but I'll give you my piece of advice. Fitness is always going to be something that's going to be in my life, no matter what. About happiness, stress is worse for your health than most things. Manage stress, of course. But stress comes from not having a lack of confidence as well. You turn into positive. So your pain is your purpose. Always think about it. Your pain is your purpose. The pain of living in fear, the pain of not feeling good enough, the pain of getting bullied. Turn that pain into my purpose, which was to build myself up, to become stronger, to become more confident, to have more level of self-respect for myself, and to feel proud of myself. By taking what I've gone through in my life and using that to build me up. I didn't have a girlfriend. I didn't have a girlfriend because I lacked confidence. I didn't feel worthy of it. Didn't feel good enough. And even when I went through a breakup and it made me feel worse about myself, I got better. It's not my birthday. Get out of here. Come here. Why would you bully? Because people bully people when they're shorter, smaller, whatever. And then people have things going on at their own home. Why do you want to hurt someone, right? Why do you want to hurt someone for no reason? It's because you're hurt. Simple as that, right? Purpose is so powerful. Absolutely. Purpose simply means you have something greater to work towards. I'm not a millionaire, bro. By far, I'm far from a millionaire, right? I've been able to build 2 businesses, right? Both 6 figures. I built a gym at 25, and I built an online coaching business. But that doesn't mean you keep all the money. Always remember that, bro. You don't keep all the money. And then, like, every single day, you just try to be better. So where's that, 25? Yeah, so this is me at 20. I had no tattoos. It's me at 25. I had a gym called Lions Den. I had no tattoos. I used to run a personal training gym. Hey, ven para acá. Part what triggered it was being the person who felt ignored since I was fat. Yeah, 100%, bro. I get that, bro. When you're that happened to me too. When you're skinny and it's like you're skinny, you don't really stand out. Good morning, Diana. You're ignored. Leon, venga para acá. Venga. Leon Dueñas. I'm also Colombian and Salvadorian. My mom's from Colombia. I'm actually down 90 pounds and I'm killing it with the weight loss. Good job, man. I'm proud of you. That's good. That's phenomenal. You have to talk about getting bullied in the past. You clearly haven't gotten over it. It's called telling your story, brother. Right? It's called telling a story. When you watch a movie, right, there's a story being told. People don't know me. People don't know why I even got into fitness. People don't even know that that's another reason why I got into fitness. Venga! So, let's see. So I started doing math. Okay, well, I turned to something better, right? Actually, try hard. I'm literally out here speaking. I was really all throughout high school. Got over it. Yeah, I did. There's a reason why everyone should not stream. You don't have the personality charisma. You're quite more. You don't have intelligence. You look lost at times. Ramen. Well, God bless you, brother. I love that. I'm 46 years old and I got bullied by somebody at Walmart because I was eating McDonald's McDouble in my car, waiting for delivery to pop up on my phone. They called me. I went draw. I don't even know if that's even true. Leon, venga. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right, you're right, man. Keep preaching. Of course, Dave. What up, Dave? Good morning. I gained so much recently. Was kind of fit before lost control. This is good. I need to listen to the men. Get back on track. Brother, you get back on track today, bro. Start with a small little workout. See, that's the biggest thing. I want you to throw this idea. A lot of people have this idea that to get back in the gym, I need to start working out for an hour. Throw that idea out the fucking door. Take it right now. If you have the idea in your mind, the limiting belief that you need to go to the gym to get back in shape, and throw that out of your mind. You can start getting back in shape by doing 5, 10, 15 push-ups, right? You got it. That's what you can do right now. You don't have to be like, oh, because what ends up happening when you put the idea in your head, I have to go to the gym. That means I have to change, I have to drive, traffic, be there, find out what machines. It's super overwhelming. I mean, it sounds like a bitch, but it's overwhelming. But I'm telling you now, like, you don't need that. You can simply get down, hit the floor, and start off by doing that. And that gives you momentum. Get that momentum going. Do you work out every day? Yeah. I'm yelling at my dog. Right? Ain't true. Yeah, 100%, bro. People are like, oh, that's not that much. I'm like, it's more than you did yesterday. It's like, oh, 10 push-ups is nothing. How many did you do yesterday? Nothing. It's like, how much money did you make yesterday? Nothing. So you rather make nothing, $10, nothing than $10? Look at it that way. You do 10 push-ups today, that's $10. How much did you make yesterday? Which is like, how many push-ups? Nothing. So you went 0 and 0. Do 10. That's more. It's progress. People underestimate what small fucking steps in the right direction can make. Come mierda. ¿Por qué me hace eso? This is why I don't bring him out here. People ask me, where's your dog all the time? I'm like, I don't bring him out here because when I can't fucking keep an eye on him, he goes away too far. Leon, venga! Watch my boyfriend with Robert, he owns it all. No, I don't fucking own this shit. Right? Does your dog speak Spanish? Maybe that's why he's good. He does speak Spanish. There he is. Pero ¿por qué te demoraste? Venga para acá. Huh? ¿Cuántas veces tengo que llamarte? Ven aquí. Ven acá. Ven acá. ¿Cuántas veces tengo que llamarte? ¿Por qué te tomaste tanto tiempo? Japanese, I don't know Japanese. Motherfucker. Hey, good morning. Motherfucker, why are you so quiet? If you're gonna watch me, fucking say hi at least. Say hi where you're from so I can say hi back to you. Right? Where are you from? Try Japanese. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, so what's today's topic? Today's what? Tuesday? Wednesday? I don't fucking know what day it is. Right? Michigan. What up, Michigan? Hi, SoCal. I like California. I love California. South Carolina. What up, South Carolina? What's up, Big Dog? Big Dog, where you from? Mexico. Mexico. What up, Mexico? Good morning from LA. I used to live in LA for like a few. What up, Georgia? Chicago. My brother lives in Chicago. Boston. Boston. Can I get some coffee? West Palm. Yo, what up, West Palm? How have very Catholic facial features? Catholic features, right? Friends of California. Man, I love Cali. Cali is beautiful. You know, there's a lot of people that live in California on my streams. This stream needs to bed, bro. Peace, bro. Before you go to bed, before you go to bed, do some push-ups. Austin, Texas. What up, Texas? Good morning from North Carolina. Pensacola, bro. Where are you from? Florida, Gainesville, Florida. I live in Gainesville, Florida. But what's up, Brooke? But I was born in Miami. I was born in Hialeah, right? With a twin brother. Fraternal. Who's the oldest? He's the oldest by 3 hours, right? It took me 3 hours to get out of my mom's womb. Technically, she had a C-section. You're like, yo, can we get this motherfucker out of here? I'm like, nah, I ain't ready to leave yet. And so they were like, yo, we need a C-section this man after 3 hours. Right, I don't have any kids. I have a girlfriend, but I don't have any kids. Do I want some? Yes. Good morning. Good morning, Kathy. Give us 30 push-ups. No, Joe, I already worked out. I did chest this morning. I was going to say, you as well. Maine. Oh, Maine. I heard good things about Maine. as far as yeah, my parents, man. You know, let me tell you something. What lesson we in? What lesson are we in? Well, let's talk about the lesson of the backstory of how my parents met. I don't have any kids and I don't want candy love. Oh well, at least you made up your mind. I do want kids. I think kids will be a massive lesson. I think kids will be a massive blessing. You know, not everyone wants kids, and that's fine. Good night from Papa New Guinea. I don't know where that is from, but good night. Same tattoos. What do you mean same tattoos? Who's got my tattoos? I literally have my dog tattoo. The world's horrible. Yeah, but you get to help them. I don't think the world's that bad of a place. I think the world's not that bad of a place. I don't live that bad of a life, right? Right? No, just because you're mean, I'm not gonna show you them. You know? So today, this morning, woke up around 3:35 this morning, got some coffee, read some scripture, read a book. Look, I dropped out of college. For anyone in here that's never felt smart, join the boat. I never felt smart. I never liked school. Fuck school. I never liked school. Same time, my brother has no tattoos. And so, you know, I've always worked out. And so working out was always my thing. I had a weightlifting class. I was always good with, like, I truly believe when you start to work out, you start to lead yourself. And one thing I've learned, I've made some really great friendships. I have friends that for like 10, 15 years. And I truly believe when you work out, you become a better leader because you're doing something difficult. And if you want better people in your life, I truly believe that if you set the standard, like you show good characteristics, you're gonna have really good people in your life. Versus the other, if you don't really show discipline or resilience, you know, consistency in the proper things that are difficult, you're not gonna always attract the right people. There's always somebody looking to party. There's always somebody looking to drink. There's always somebody looking to do drugs. Not all the time people are looking to actually get in better shape and get their life together, you know? It's easy for me, and I like cheese. Oh, Drizzy, you're back, though. Hey, you're back. You might call this cheesy, but you come back. You were here yesterday, now you're here today. You're a fan. Bert, hello, Bert. Good morning. How you doing? You know? I prefer cats. I grew up with a cat. I think cats are great. Hey, can you let me up? Let you up where? We'll go inside soon because I need to cook some chicken. Good morning, DJ. Oh, this is like my backyard. This is where we share it. He didn't like dogs. It's okay. I mean, not everyone likes dog. On the love. Let me up on the love. What's that even mean? Good morning. On the live? No. I don't do lives with anybody. I have to know who they're at. I'm a fan, bro. I know you are. Name of this town, Gainesville. No hate here. It's all love, brother. It's all love because I love you. I love my YouTube people. Hey, there's nothing to be sorry about, brother. All right? Oh, they're annoying. I don't like dogs. They're annoying. Damn, you're not that good of a person, then. Dogs are annoying? I don't think you're a good person, then. They're not annoying. That means you're very selfish. All they want to do is love you. You don't want love, then. Venga. So this morning, what do? This morning, we hit some back. We hit back. We hit chest this morning. We hit some arms yesterday, me and my girl. And it was good, man. I'm telling you, when you go into the gym and you got a plan, it makes the gym that much more fun, right? But if you don't have a plan, it makes it that much difficult for you to be consistent. Something that I started off since I was a kid was having a plan. When you have a plan, you have direction. Imagine getting into a car knowing where you want to go, but having no address. Think about that. Showing my friend? No, it's my dog. 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 And it's only fun until leg day. No, bro, leg day's the best day, bro. Leg day's the best day because it gets you, because it's pain the whole time. Hey, ven para acá. It's pain the whole time. What plan do you stick to? I've been following a plan for a very long time, since I was fucking 12. The plan has always been like, what do I want to grow? You know, what do I want to improve? Your plan should be predicated around what is it that you want to work on. The funny thing is, most people want to get rid of their stomach. And the funnier thing is, most people draw up a plan around everything but that. I see so many people in the gym like, what's your goal? I want to get rid of this stomach. What are you hitting? I'm hitting arms. The next day, I'm hitting back. I'm hitting chest. I'm like, when the fuck are you going to hit abs, right? Like having a whole ab day and how your macros. Oh, I'm not tracking my food and I'm not doing that many ab workouts. But you're telling me your goal is to get rid of the belly fat. Girl, man out here asking you to flex your biceps. So what, bro? Let him. Who cares? On chest side, bro? Not the whole thing. At all. No. Oh, so you have a dog. You like to be sliced, massacred. You're a weak and amusement. Okay, whatever. Did you inject him a rabies vaccine? Yeah, of course he has a rabies vaccine. All right, man, I'm off the organic moose knuckle bound credit. All right, cool. All right, anyways, you can sometimes, I used to do it a lot. I have a girlfriend now, so I don't need to. But I went 4 months. I went 4 months of semen retention, brother, which I highly recommend. Anybody that's looking to get clarity, more energy, have a better connection with God spiritually, go on semen retention for months. All right, there's one. All right, I need to get rid of some people here, right? Matter of fact, it's simple. Fasting, a game changer. Yeah, but fasting doesn't put on muscle. Fasting can help you drop the body fat. Fasting can help you lose muscle and fucking fat at the same time if you don't have your macros in line. There's nothing wrong with fasting, but you still have the same problem, I tell people. And the problem is understanding what is it that you have to eat for your specific body, your specific goals, and your specific routine in life. What's my opinion on drinking? What do you think? I haven't drank in a year and a half. I used to drink with friends. I used to drink. I used to do Molly. Yeah, I used to go out with a couple of friends, go to a club, go to a bar, and it was fun. Dude is a believer in the alpha mentality. I don't really like the alpha mentality. I don't like that. I don't think about the alpha mentality. It's like, just be a good leader. Well, I like, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Molly's beautiful, bro. I know. Give me like 15 minutes and then we'll go inside. Yeah? Good morning, Sal. I'm glad you're discussing diets are specific to the individual. But the thing is, look, let me put it this way. I'm going to be real with you, right? Body can't fit. It's specific to the individual, but in the sense of routine in life. May you have a blessed day. God bless you, Elizabeth, right? Does Molly make your heart race? No. Right? What type of breed is dog? He's a Doberman. He's a Doberman pincher. Yeah. And it's like your diet the best way to stay consistent with your diet is that it should be based on your experience, where you want to go, and where you are what your current lifestyle is. Not everyone has the same life, obviously. Some people have everyone has different jobs. Hermione is a party drug. It is, but it's horrible for you too, right? So you have to pick and choose how often you want to do it, right? Nice. That's the way to look at it. Have I done it? Many times, for sure, 100%. I've done it back-to-back days at festivals. I've done it at EDC Las Vegas, EDC Orlando, EDC Orlando. That's it, yeah, of course. Withdrawal. Yeah, dude, the come down is horrible. Thank you for good vibes every morning. Of course, Lewis, I know there's people that are in pain. I'm here to help you guys with that. That's my goal. My goal is like, if you're having a bad morning, if you're having a bad seasons, we all have seasons. We all have seasons in life. I want you to understand. We all have seasons in life. So whatever, you might be in a bad season right now, you might be in a winning season. This too shall pass. If you're in a winning season, this too shall pass. If you're in a losing season, this too shall pass. That's life, right? You're a 4 month semen. I did 4 months semen retention this year. I did November, December, January, February, all the way until February, yeah. Some Brahma, 90 kg, how can I change that to muscle? I don't know how much 90 kg is, brother. 90 kg, how much is 90 kg? Don't forget Ultra Music Festival. Damn, how'd you know, brother? Yeah, that was a fucking time. 90 kg, 90 times 2.2. You're 198, how can I train that? You can't turn fat into muscle, it doesn't help. There's no such thing as turning fat into muscle. Either you burn fat and you build muscle. Lady took off on me 5 years, cat died, relapse, and I had a tough year. Yeah, the lady broke out after 5 years, yeah, cat died, yeah, bro, yeah, and that's seasons, bro, seasons, man. And so how do we weather those seasons? It's like, okay, what can we do in that time? Anytime we turn to the vice, it might numb us for the second, but it will only make things worse. So your growth season won't expand. There's contraction phase and expansion phases. In times of difficulties, you're really being tested. Can you push through and do the things that build you, not break you down, give you temporary relief? Because that's the thing. Alcohol, drugs, food, lust, like pornography, procrastination, laziness gives you temporary relief. Right? Do you vape? No, I don't fucking vape. I used to do Zens, but not anymore. Let me honest. Wish you were into. Yeah. Unfortunately, not. Semen retention is body. It is, but semen retention is one of the. Right. Good job, Jess. Congratulations. Keep going. Semen retention is wild, but it's one of the most disciplined ways. I was talking to my girlfriend about that. She's like, I don't know how you did it. She's like, I don't know how you did it. I'm like, I wanted to push myself mentally. What is going on? What's up, Jex? How are you, my mother? When I start exercise, does my wife feel happy in bedroom? Yes. Seen bro in BMW the other day. What? New here, I'm Jex. I'm IFB Pro. Congratulations, brother. How you doing? Hey, basically stole my friend. What's your calisthenics are nice. I think calisthenics are beautiful. Good morning. Good morning, Grand Rising. Do you weigh yourself every day? I don't weigh myself at all. I never weigh myself. I weigh myself like once in a blue moon. I don't care. What's up? I mean, I don't really care how much I weigh. It doesn't matter. What matters is like how I look in the mirror, and how I feel energy-wise. That's it. Caffeine had me in a choco. Caffeine's not that bad, but lust can be. Based on not getting that quick dopamine salad for it. What's the benefit? You know what the benefit is you can apply that same energy towards building your body, building your wealth, building your relationship with your partner, or building a better connection with God, right? So when you don't give into the dopamine of alcohol, food, what's left? You can focus on your macros and your training, so you're gonna get in better shape. You can focus on your finances, whether it's your job, whether it's learning a new skill. You can focus on your relationship, whether it's dating or the relationship you already have. And you can dedicate that time spiritually. It doesn't have to be the Bible. It can be the laws of the universe. It can be just you dedicating time to learning. But when you're like drinking, overeating, you're watching porn, if you're like procrastinating, and like that's where the anxiety and the doubt and the fear come in. Bro, I regret doing them 100 to put it. I had to work at 2 hours last night. My legs are like jelly. I started getting 4 hours from my legs. I mean, you're just complaining, bro. Like you're complaining. Like that's what you're doing. Like you regret doing those things. It's because you're being soft right now, bro. Just suck it up. You're gonna go to work. That's just a habit. Don't make it a big taboo. Jex, that's for you to say, bro. That's what you believe. You think it's not that big of a deal. I do think it's a big of a deal, and that's the difference between me and you, brother. How long does it take a six-pack abs? Depends on where you're at. Depends on where you want to go. Full himself, isn't he? I mean, you don't have to watch. Always, like, TikTok and YouTube are very different. There's a lot more hate on YouTube than TikTok, but that's perfectly fine. You know, we deal with hate by giving them a level of positivity. You can't have one without the other. Adult content important is big enemy for bodybuilding. It's not the biggest enemy for bodybuilding. The biggest enemy of bodybuilding is just eating incorrectly and not getting your workouts in. A distraction from being your higher self. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, and it's like, so where did you start? You start by just raising your level of discipline and then you start by having a purpose, right? I do apply matches the day before, but yeah, I guess I'm looking for feeling pain. Yeah, but you're not a place for feeling pain. You can feel pain, but to sit here and complain about it, like, bro, I gotta work, I gotta do this, and I'm so sore. I'm like, what's that? How is that making you any better? How is that making you any better? Be grateful. There's somebody in the hospital bed wishing they can be in your position, right? How is Anavar and test for bodybuilding? I'm not really too into that. I'm not really sure how that works. It's a big deal because I just went through what we are now. All right, don't hate. Listen, fine. It's okay. All right, for a 17-year-old, should I bowl cut? I'm skinny, fat. I'm trying to get jacked and grow muscle. Jaden, the first thing I would do, bro, is understand your macros. Understand, like, that's what I was 17, and if you're skinny fat, it's because you're eating food that's still putting on fat with you. So I would just slowly get structure. Get structure in your protein, carbs, and fats. If you don't know your macros, you can go click the link in my bio and you can watch the macro guide. So after depression episode. I buy back. Getting back to the gym after a depressing episode. Get back to it. And even remember this next time you have this depressed episode. Do 10 squats or 10 push-ups. All right? Whenever you have another depressed episode, don't think you have to go to the gym. Be like, okay, what's the smallest thing I can do that will make me feel better about myself? Let me just do 10 push-ups or 10 squats. 10 squats will take you 10 seconds. It's not much, but you're programming your mind to show you that even in your worst time, you can still take one step forward in the right direction, in the direction that's going to build you. Sometimes you're like, I'm depressed. I don't want to go to the gym because you have to get ready. You have to get in the car. You have to drive. Then you have to be around a bunch of people. And then you have to see what machines are not available. Your mind's like, it's too much, right? But if you're like, all right, I'm at home. Let me get off the bed and do 10 squats. That's momentum in the right direction. Oh, I always believe in stacking small wins. You know, Jesus loves you, same as you. What you like to suggest to your subscribers, bodybuilding or cardio? Learn how to eat, man. Learn how to eat properly and work out. You can start working out at home. You don't have to go to the gym. Do you believe peptides could change bone structure and make your face look better? I think learning how to diet so you don't have a bunch of fat on your face can make your face look better. At the end of the day, your face is going to be your face, right? I have a massive nose, bro. I have an underbite. right? Have an underbite, right? Like at the end of the day, like if you get yourself in good shape, maybe grow a beard or whatever, that's what you can do. Went to holy moly, what a different stimulus. Yeah, Jones, bro, welcome to fucking fighting, dude. It's gonna test you in so many different ways. It's gonna kill your ego. It's gonna show you that you ain't shit, but it's gonna give you a different level of confidence. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. 10 pushes within Alex right now. No, bro, I already worked out, bro. I've been up since 3:35 this morning. I already hit a chest workout. I did chest and abs, right? I've been working out, bro. Hip flexors, yeah, 100%. He ran more than even. What about poor? They never have money to follow diet. I mean, dude, go look at people in Africa, bro. They don't really have much things, but there's bodybuilders in Africa, bro. Right? What time do you try and get in bed by? I don't know, 10, 10:30. No stress. No, I never stress about it, bro. People call me out on it. People call me out on my nose, but it is what it is. Do you ever do legs? Yeah, I did legs yesterday. I did legs in the morning, and then I did biceps as well in the afternoon. Yeah, bro, but when here's the thing, okay? I started waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning about 3 years ago. And since then, I've started to work about 4, at 5, sometimes 4 hours, 3 hours, 3, recently I got back into 3 o'clock, 3:35. Give it a shot. Wake up one of these days at 3 o'clock in the morning and sit down, grab some coffee, pick up a book. Pick up a book, get a pen, get a journal, and sit with yourself. Sit with yourself, put some soft music, drink your coffee, read some scripture. Just spend an hour. And then what do you do after that? Go get a workout in. Just test it out. Sometimes you can only experience things, right? Sometimes you can only experience things by doing them. Sunshine, what do I think about plus size models? I think they're just not really helping the standard. I feel like they're like, oh, it's okay to be this, but it's like depending on what do you want, fitness, But again, it's like double-edged sword because it's like, fuck, dude, you're promoting fitness and like, I don't fucking know, dude. Okay, for faster cardio, maybe not lifting. What? For lifting, what do you mean? I lifted this morning on coffee. I woke up at 3:35. I was at the gym by 6. I studied from like 4 o'clock till 6, right? How you taking the loss, Illa? I'll always be a better man than most men who ever even step in the octagon. That's what I think. What I would say if I was Illa. I'm like, I'll be a better man than most men who ever step in the octagon. I'm angry. Why you say you push positive? You spam what everyone is saying. I mean, everyone, you can say that. Yeah, 3 a.m. Wake up at 3. I mean, just give it a shot. If you've never done it, do it. They say at 3:40 you're in the most alignment. Google the power of 3:40 a.m. Do you watch shows here? At times. Sometimes here, sometimes there. Do you garden? No. How bad neck cat? This one didn't hurt that bad. This one did. Yeah, it's a nice park. Does your dog exercise? I guess so. Do you exercise daily? Do you exercise daily? Your 20s go by fast? Bro, I don't know. Like, looking back, everything goes by fast, I think. Because you're not there no more. Have you seen the memes regarding all the neck tattoos? Lion is king of the jungle. So they say, yeah, I've seen that. No, I don't regret it at all. I love it, man, because it was my choice to do it. I wanted to do it. I like it. I got this one, then I got that one. Then I slowly started getting more. Good morning, Nate. How are you, my brother? I don't want. Is that your white truck in the back? No, that's the. They're cutting the grass. Those are the landscaping people. I have a 2024 Toyota Tacoma. Yeah, they're kind of funny. Blessed neck, right? Blessed throat. Sunshine. Do you normally eat the same meals every day? No. No, I don't, bro. I don't. Like yesterday, me and my girlfriend, we went to Sao Chow. I don't fucking know. This Brazilian fucking steakhouse. Or this Brazilian type of buffet type of shit. And I don't have any internet on my phone. Yeah, we went to this Brazilian place and we were just eating. I had fucking potato salad. I had, what else the fuck did I have? Potato salad. I had meat. And I had these like breaded thingy mabobbers. Yeah, I fucking had like a bunch of shit yesterday. rice and beans. Or you can meet, yeah, Fago de Chao. Yeah, there you go. Bro, it's great. Hey, where you going? Front of us. Where you going? Where you going? Play golf. You should play golf. I'm not a big fan of golf. I think golf is whatever. It's a lit place. Yeah, it's pretty lit. I was like, yo, this place is nice. But then we kind of fucking fell asleep afterwards. About Ford Maverick hybrid combat I have when I get like 45 miles. I don't really know about cars, bro. I really don't know. I drove a 2008 Toyota Corolla for 10 years. Before that, I had a 2004 Yamaha R6, right? I don't really care much about cars as much because I always I don't know, focus more on business and lifting. People have to fight before going to your house. No. They just have to be kind. My property, this ain't my property, brother. This is not my property. This is the place outside of the place I rent. My apartment's over there. And if any of you guys are looking to sublease, if any of you guys are looking to move to Florida, if you ever thought about moving to Florida, this is your chance. I'm subleasing my 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment in Gainesville, Florida. It's $1,620 a month. Yeah, pet friendly. Leon! Hey, don't eat that. BMW is better. I never really drove a BMW. Are you a fan of a Ken Charmelak Lions then? I don't know what that is. Does this also matter to build a nice body? It matters, but it doesn't mean you can't get a 6-pack. Everybody can get a 6-pack because everybody has body fat. If you have body fat, you can build a 6-pack. You can literally shred your 6-pack, your body fat up, and everybody can have a 6-pack. Now, there's different muscle bellies, shoulders, biceps, chest. There's certain ways your body can be developed, but everybody can have a 6-pack. You're broken a wallet? What do you mean? Are you married? I'm not married. I have a girlfriend, but this is waiting around. I'm fat as shit, gang. Diego, fucking go visit my website, bro. See all the fucking guys that were once fat that I transformed. Get yourself in shape, bro. There's a guy underneath you who's a fucking savage, bro. And it's not just the body that's impressive. It's the mindset, brother. Right? Because if you're overweight, like there's a lack of discipline in that area. If you're overweight, there's a lack of consistency in that area. If you're overweight, there's a lack of confidence in that area. And if we can strip that off, bro, you become an absolute beast. You become an animal. Are you scared of death? I mean, I don't think I'm scared of death. I'm always scared of suffering in a way. People say, I'm not scared of dying. I'm like, no, but if someone ties you up and they start fucking ripping your fingers off and you're slowly dying, then that's suffering. Most people are scared of suffering, not so much death. Where'd he go? Leon! Leon! Oh, you're right there. I'm fucking blind. No, I'm fucking blind. He's right there. I'm like, where'd you go? How do I turn the fucking camera? He's right there. Eh. I like the lion and it goes, yeah, thank you, bro. I'm not overweight, bro. I'm in decent shape, but depression always stops me from getting huge. I like this, bro. So remember, bro, let me see it. Fear no man, he bleed like me, God only, right? So here's the thing, bro. You believe in God, but you're depressed. You feel me? Like, do you know God always says, be not afraid? That's the thing, bro. The people that, I believe in God, but I'm depressed. I'm like, then where's your faith? Like, to say that you believe in God, I believe in God, but I'm like, then you're depressed. I'm like, where's your faith? Leon's pooping. Sir, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Have you always believed in God? No. I didn't find out about Jesus till I was 21. Things that, bro. That's it, bro. Like, be not afraid. You have faith, bro. Believe in God and one God. Yeah, you feel me? It's like, oh, I'm depressed. I'm like, depression comes from regression. He didn't poop. He just does that. Sometimes he wants to move. Depression, yeah. Depression should lift knowing that God is near. Yeah. How do you get introduced to God, bro? Get this book called Jesus Calling. Go on Amazon. It's $10. It's Jesus Calling, right? Yeah, and then take action. Look at the temple he gave you. Are you taking care of the temple? He gave you this. If you put your hand here, you hear that beating heart, you can put your fucking thing on your temple. He gave you that. You understand that this is all given to you. This was given to you. You don't have to fucking earn this. Right? So are you taking care of it? Or are you trashing it? And again, you can start up, brother, if you want, this is what I would do, bro. If I were you and I was lost or kind of depressed, I have no structure, you're not lifting, go click the link in this video, go to my website, scroll down, do the 7-day mindset challenge. For 7 days, bro, you and I, we wake up together, we read together, we train together, and we eat together. For 7 days, bro. 7 days. Just give me 7 days of alignment. I call it alignment. Let me align you with some healthy habits, some good habits for 7 days, and watch the difference it makes in your life. Those are the same habits I follow on a daily basis. Right? Anonymously 97, another person who doesn't put their face, their name on there, hating. It's okay, brother. Right? You made an account hoping nobody knows who you are so you can talk shit. But it's okay, brother. There's love. I got love for you. I got nothing but love for you, brother. Anybody that hates on me is just a fan. It's okay. You're just a fan, bro. You're a big fan, and I'll help. Hey, what do you need? Scripture? You need nutrition? You need training? I got you, my brother. Not a problem. What up, Raider? What up, Raider? We'll go out. We'll go back in like 10 minutes. Right now, and loser, buy forever, fake as green. Hey, anonymously, I love that. I love that. So he's like, you're a burnout, you're a loser, buy forever, fake ass Christian. It's always the Christians who hate, right? I just got one, bro. Yeah, it's all good though. It's all love, brother. It's all love. It's all love. I hope you have a great day. I hope today becomes the best day of your life. Chilling in live in the Big 26, something instead of watching. It's okay. Hey, listen. Keep pushing, muñeco. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. It's really none of it. Yeah, but it's okay though. I'm on here, right? Do you miss living in Miami? Sometimes I do. You were the wife. The next day I told him she was great and they have a lovely house. Jesus, that's crazy. It's all good, bro. Hey, people hate on what they gave up on. People hate somebody that's being positive because sometimes their life isn't so good. Yeah, always remember, sometimes people hate people that are positive because their life isn't good. In the moment, even though they're super blessed because they're still living, you know, sometimes life doesn't seem that way. I've been there too. Sometimes I don't give a fuck if I'm alive. Sometimes I didn't care if I had a roof over my head. I don't care if I had food in the fridge. I don't care if that I could walk. I didn't care in the moment about those things because I didn't see them. I didn't appreciate them. I was too worried about what I didn't have, whether it's the money, the girl, you know, or somebody did something I expecting them, right? In moments in life, we can have so many blessings, but if we're too blind, we're too focused on what we don't have or what went wrong, you're still gonna be mad. Angel, I'm doing good, brother. How are you doing this? Where are you from? I'm from Florida. All right. What made you start being more grateful for what you have? You know, brother, I started to really understand the law of gratitude. I read this book called The Science of Getting Rich. And in that book, like, I already knew about gratitude, but it really broke down how the law of gratitude is physics. It's physics. It's vibration. So understanding the law of gratitude is like this. Whenever you're saying thank you for everything, like thank you for my house, thank you for the food, thank you for the money in my bank, thank you for the shirt, thank you for my legs, thank you for my dog, like thank you so much for all these opportunities, you're vibrating at a state of abundance. Because when somebody gives you something, you're saying thank you. So by you saying thank you, it's like you're receiving. So more is coming your way. The other side is being ungrateful. I don't have this, I don't have this. So your vibration is lack. Your vibration is, I don't have enough. So the external is just a representation of the internal. The law of correspondence. As above, so below, as so within, as without. Simply means if you are in the state of thinking what you don't have, all the problems, you're feeling that inside, you're gonna have to see that externally. And these are all laws. Look them up, the 12 laws of the universe. The Science of Getting Rich. It's a great book. All right. What up, Diego? Yeah, I'm telling you, Diego, check out the website. Check out I have a couple free programs, the Macro Mastery and then the 7-Day Mindset Challenge. Do you read often? Bro, I read every day. So I started reading every day because I got C's and D's and like a couple F's in high school. I went to college and I dropped out. And I never thought of myself as like a smart person just because I never liked school. But at 19 years old, I was on YouTube watching just YouTube videos, and this motherfucker, Tai Lopez, love him or hate him, Tai Lopez popped up with this ad. And he's like, here in my garage with this new Lamborghini, and I just bought this new Lamborghini, but what I'm more excited about is these new 12 bookshelves that I got. And so I bought his program that same exact day. I was 19 years old, $67. And that program changed my life. What a beautiful program. And one of the first things he really taught me was like, yo, like educate yourself. You don't have to go to college, but fall in love with knowledge. And since then, I've just been reading, bro. I read every single day. I wake up, I have my coffee, and I read. Today, I was reading The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. You know, I was reading the chapter on begin with the end in mind. And I have a bunch of books, and I'll just read here, I'll read there, I'll read here, I'll read there. I'll get little nuggets, you know, and I'll apply them to my life. And as I apply them into my life changes. And what I see and what I apply, then I can teach from that. I have a passion for teaching because I never liked how school taught us. You know, I don't like how school taught us. And for me, it's like, I've always wanted to, motivational speakers changed my life. You know? Yeah, but the thing is, the world is against you. You can work hours, days, years, and still won't get rich. Starts with you, brother, not books. The world is not against you, brother. You think the world is against you, right? You think the world is against you. I wake up every day. How is the world against me? It's me who's against me, not the world. It's my brain that's telling me, sleep in. It's my brain that's telling me, just eat whatever you want. It's my brain that's telling me, go drink. It's my brain that's telling me, go watch porn. It's my brain telling me, you don't have to go and be nice. It's not the world. It's me. The person that's against me the most is myself. That's the enemy. The enemy is the enemy. The enemy, the enemy, the enemy, the enemy, the enemy, the enemy. The enemy is within me. Nobody else. That's why we have to have a level of self-mastery. Right? Right? That's why we have to have a level of self-mastery, because you are your biggest enemy. Their own goals and problems. Yeah, I kind of agree with you, right? So once again, like, how do we start to have a level of self-mastery? By understanding that discipline is not something that, discipline isn't torture, right? I have this right here, right? T Loves, you've been following me for some time now, I think, yeah. Top 5 books. Look, Jesus Calling for Your Faith. And what will change your life more than any book is just habits. If you worked out every single day, 5-6 days a week, that would change you more than any fucking book I can give you. If you woke up every morning at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, that will change your life more than any book that I could recommend you. Just do those. If you quit alcohol, that will change you more than any book I could recommend you. You quit any drugs, that would change you more than any book I could recommend you. I've read the books. I'll give you the advice right now. All right? Do those. Can you do those? Can you be sober? That will change completely your mindset and your life. Can you work out 5-6 days a week? That will completely change the way you feel and the way you look. Can you wake up early every single day, even on fucking weekends at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning? That will change your life completely. Because at the end of the day, you sitting down reading a book is great, but without application, it means nothing. My girlfriend's Brazilian. Hey, man, yeah, of course, bro. Alcohol destroyed me at one point. Drugs destroyed me at one point. Like to be, why don't religious people like to be questioned? I mean, you can, because I don't follow religion. I just like the advice that Jesus Christ gives. Pretty bad FOMO when my friends ask to go out on the weekends, because you don't have a purpose big enough to be in love with. Right? Get out of here. I guess, I don't know how old you are, brother, but you have to understand, bro. Like, at 19, I dropped out of college. I lived at home and I just focused on bodybuilding. I didn't give a fuck what anybody else was doing. I had a dream. I had a goal that superseded anything else anybody else was doing. So if you feel like you're getting FOMO, you don't have a goal, a purpose, or a dream that supersedes what everybody else is doing. Shiva has forums. You can move. Yeah. Why don't people ban who are first make addictive stuff, then tell me how to try this is illegal in our country? Why? Because they make money off it. There's an art in drinking. Fuck drinking. No, there's no art in drinking, right? Coach, what up, brother? Do you believe 6 months could change your life? Bro, I think a week can change your life. A week can change your life because it's about knowing what to do and then applying it, right? I've had people take the 7-day mindset challenge. And they're like, bro, it changed my life. I'm like, yeah. Because what I showed people through my 7-day mindset challenge is what happens when you're in alignment. What happens when you just have a perfect fucking day. When you have a day when you wake up at a certain time, when you read something that gives you faith, when you get that workout in, when you eat something that gives you energy, makes you feel good about yourself, when you have a perfect fucking routine like that in the morning, the rest of the day is completely different, right? Not because everything around you changed, because you did something that made you feel good and proud of yourself. That can change your life. You don't need to wait 6 months to change your life. You can change your life in a week. By experiencing something new. So by experiencing a new feeling that you've never felt before. And it's that alignment. Hey, you guys are praying and rest. You're right, correct? Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. You know? I'm doing 3 hours of cardio a day, and then 9 I've been sniffing weight loss. I was doing, now I'm 200. Damn, 3 hours of cardio, that's fucking crazy. But if you like it, you go for it. If you like entertain, I'm like, there's mixed signals, bro. Like, I like certain things he says, and in certain things he says, I can't fully agree with him 100% because I'm not that type of person. I'm not. There's certain things he says that I respect. I respect his fighting career. I respect his discipline. I respect that he came from nothing and made money. I can respect that. But there's certain things that he says that I don't respect, and I'm not gonna respect with someone 100%. Just like people don't agree with 100% things I say. Yeah, get out of here. Mary. Hello, Mary. Swag. Says how stupid women are and try to screw his fighting career. No, I can't say like screw his fighting career. It takes a different type of level of mentality to get in the cage and fight people. Most men don't have that kind of confidence. That courage, not even confidence. Most men don't have that courage to step in the ring and fight with somebody. You know? So it's like, it's hard to hate on a man who did something like that. Que poça. Ew. Why do you get fucking saliva, bro? All right, you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Hey, ven acá, déjela. No, I'm talking to him. Déjela. He's super sweet. He's sweet? Okay. Yeah, he's good. This is a girl here. All right. Déjela. But this guy, when he's a harbor criminal. But you can't prove he's a criminal, though. Lion tattoo on neck is his throat, game king. Yeah, there you go. Someone's gonna, okay, I don't like it. I was big into weight and started the year, but I went to jail and gained weight and stopped there. I started walking away. Yeah, I feel. I want to get back to you. All right, let's fucking skedaddle, fam. Leon. Ven acá. Déjela. Leon, déjela. Déjela. There's a girl here. And then Leon's watching her. If he listens, that's it. Leon, déjela. Déjela. Leon, get over here. I told him she's like, Leon, get over. He's super nice, though. Venga. All right, let's. Venga. Sorry about that. Oh, shit. Venga. All right, let's go. You're not kidding. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I used to go to the park all the time when I was single, and then he would just he's a huge he's a massive chick magnet, massive. His leash, yeah, beautiful dog. He's great. He's on. Let's see. I kind of know that walking Morgan. What? Wouldn't you find the right woman? How do you find the right woman? You pray to God. You pray to God, and you I found a really great woman, and the only way I found her is by going through 4 months of celibacy and 4 months of semen retention, and praying to God. I've never prayed to God for a wife. Never prayed to God for a wife. So I did 3 things I've never done before. Number 1, pray to God for a wife, because I never really wanted to get married. Number 2, I did semen retention for 4 months. Never in my 31 years of living have I ever gone that long without letting the seed go. And then celibacy for 4 months. Never in my life since I was like 16, since I lost my virginity, did I ever do go that long celibate. Yeah. If you want to be happy and ignorant, follow that. Well, shit, if you want to be happy, then yeah, why not, you know? You think found it? Yeah, bro, she's great. She's phenomenal. You find a girl. Bro, I was on Hinge. And I didn't match with her. I liked her. She didn't match with me. So I followed her on Instagram, and she messaged me. Yeah, I didn't match. She didn't match me. Deal with procrastination and getting very little done. I have slow progress. Black World. If you're procrastinating, it's because you don't really have a defined intention. You don't have a defined purpose, number 1. Number 2, discipline. Like, how are you raising your level of discipline? You feel me? Like, are you waking up early and doing something to raise your level of discipline? I might disconnect with you guys because we're gonna get to the Wi-Fi. Is she Russian? No, she's Brazilian, but she looks Russian. What the fuck? The camera crew's here. The camera crew is here. I know, puppy. What up, fam? It smells like popcorn. But it's the Ross. Dating app's tough, but you seem happy and it's a good thing. Yeah, I mean, like, I think it's too much complicated. I work 13-hour days, 13-hour days, 10 hours of pure deep work regularly in the gym from 3+ years. I don't get it. Bro, you're making things too much complicated. I don't get that. I don't understand what you're trying to say. Does she speak English? Yeah, she speaks English. She speaks 2 languages. She understands the 3rd one. Well, she speaks Spanish, right? Yeah. My mind's clear. Yeah. Hello there, sir. Grand Rising. I hope you know how much we all appreciate you, brother. You pour into us. How can we appreciate? This is great. By fucking doing something, bro. Like my only way to reciprocate is either do one of the challenges, change life, take my advice, run with it, or literally like sign up to work with me so I can help you. You feel me? Like that's it. Like I don't, you know. At the end of the day, you know, because like it's great that I can do this, but if you don't apply any of this, then it's really tough to get anywhere. Yeah, cool. What do you call a fish wearing a bow tie? Sophisticated. That's fucking hilarious. Can you take your... No, get out of here. You want to come say hi?
Will you still love me if I'm blind in one eye?
Yeah, what's going on?
I needed eye drops. Then I went to the room.
Uh-huh. Did you do my thingy?
I did the ear thing
Wow.
on my eye, and it started to burn
For sure.
so much.
Yeah.
So I went running around looking for eye drops. I found them. I had to wash my eye, and now I cannot wear my contact lenses, and I'm freaking out.
Can you see?
Yeah.
Then you're fine.
So yeah, would you still love me if I was a worm?
Yeah.
Hello, good morning. Now I have to wear glasses the whole day.
The little Angelica thing with coffee.
I know. What do you mean? It's burning low key though. Is it red?
Did you put water in it? No, it looks fine.
Yes.
I was expecting. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
It was super red.
I bet
at
it
one
was,
point.
yeah.
I almost called you. I was like,
I was thinking that. I was like, she's probably gonna call me.
If
I can't see.
if it starts to get more red.
Yeah, we'll take it. Yeah.
But ChatGPT said I should not wear contacts today.
No, for sure.
And keep an eye out for it if it starts to.
If
burn.
anything, wear an eye patch.
Yeah. If it starts to like burn or itch.
Just wear an eye patch.
Yeah.
Does she stay with you? Yeah, she lives with me. I'm wearing Chingon Salute from New Mexico. One for a bean and cheese burrito. One cheese burrito on the way, sir. Everything you have a hidden talent you haven't discovered yet? I don't know. We'll find out. She's awesome. I like her. She's super nice. Yeah, she's great. How long have we been together for? What? 3 months?
What?
3 months?
Depends.
I've known her for what? 4 months? Yeah, because August, May, June, July, August. No, in July. When the fuck? April. Is the iPod dead? No! Oh, thank God I brought my other phone. 3 months is Lydia? Yeah. BJJ. How long? Yeah. It's great. I enjoy living with her. Let me connect. We're gonna make some fucking breakfast. She's stealing our women's shirt. Krida, he's great. Dude, I'm fucking hungry. Yeah, we have no eggs, man. I left. Does she get up at 3? Nah. She wakes up at like 6 or 7. Moving too quick. Francisca, I mean, that's on you, brother. It's been, since she's moved in, it's been fucking great. All right, damn, bro. Damn, not another soon to be. Good morning. All right, we're gonna make some breakfast. Been watching you live for like an hour. Just joined. What do you do for a living? I coach people for a living, bro. That's our iPhone is gonna log connect time. Freeze this away again. What do you mean? Yeah, bro. I've been coaching people. I had a gym at 25. I've been training people since I was 19. I had a gym at 25. Ran it for 3 years, and then I went online and been coaching people online since then. Kiposa! I'm trying to put some music right now. Yeah, does she speak to you in Portuguese? No. Well, I don't understand. One could wish, but I don't really understand. That's something behind it. Yeah, brother. Let me show you some of my people that I've changed. This is my website. You guys can go check out my website, thealexduenas.com. Here are the free programs. Here's the free macro mastery. Here's the 7-day mindset challenge. Here is my YouTube channel, and these are some of my clients. So if you go to thealexduenas.com, you'll see some of my testimonials. You can scroll down, and this is part of what's in my program, my story, and then you can find out more of my client testimonials if you scroll down. More client testimonials. Over and over and over and over and over. Yeah, so I've been doing this for some time. Same thing with you guys. If you go to my website, thealexduenas.com, YouTube, right? You can apply right here. Free programs right there. And client testimonials. Yeah. So a lot of there. My YouTube there. I'm following. Yeah. And I also have a podcast. If you guys want to check out my podcast. If you need help with mindset, self-mastery, understand anything that if you like anything that I spoke about here, check out my podcast. I go more into depth in certain topics like these. You know? Much love. Let's make some food. Sir! I need chicken. You want some chicken? Do you want some chicken? Oh, where's Chicken Man? Hello. All right, muchachos. Let's eat. We're gonna eat some. We're gonna eat some comida. We have some. We have a cutting board that's not the size of Africa. Thanks to the one and only Korean rice. All right, let's cook. All right, so what we gonna cook today? Today's a different day. I normally don't eat chicken for breakfast, but I don't have anything else right now. Is chocolate protein good? As long as it doesn't mess up your stomach. Always remember this. Any protein powder that you take, just make sure it doesn't make, if it gets you bloated, if it becomes gassy, if it makes you constipated, if it makes you go poo-poo like really bad, don't drink. It doesn't really work with your stomach, right? Protein's not supposed to make you feel that way. Unfortunately, that's my experience with my protein right now. So I don't drink protein powder anymore, unfortunately. I wish I could. Que possa, baby, que possa. Right? We're gonna do a whiteboard session, so stay tuned. We'll go over some more like nutrition style. I'm actually gonna show you like how I do my nutrition right now, and then we can go talk more about it in the whiteboard. I have a whiteboard I like to teach, you know? So let me just make some food. I guarantee you, Flav City protein smoothie wouldn't make you feel like Flav. No, dude, I'm telling you, bro. I've tried everything. Right now, my core, I'm putting on some size, so my core isn't crazy good, but I need to put on some size. Chicken.
My piece will be gone soon.
Your what?
My piece. Chicken.
Oh yeah, chicken man. Yeah. Chicken man. Chicken. I could technically, because I mean, we have more mustard, right? What are we gonna have? We're gonna have that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. This. I do Tony seasonings. Yeah, Tony seasonings. So we put oil. I don't recommend this, especially when you're cutting, right? We use coconut oil. I don't really measure this right now. I don't recommend this, but I do recommend spray. Coconut spray, avocado spray, especially when you're cutting. When you're cutting, just so we can bring the fats down. There's nothing wrong with fats. But typically what I like to do whenever I'm cutting or helping one of my clients cut is I keep the fucking fats low. I just do. Because fats just add, we don't use fats as much as we use carbohydrates. Okay? So that's number one. So again, if you're cutting, if you're dropping body fat, avocado spray or coconut spray are perfectly fine, right? I'm not saying you can't use avocado oil, things like that, but it adds up your fats really fast, super fast. And I'm like, I like to keep them low for now, you know, especially when we're in the process of cutting fat. Seasonings. Motherfucking seasoning. Don't just tell me seasonings, right? I like to use. Do you mind not using such a loose thing? Which I don't mind it at all, right? Do you mind not using? I do mind because I like speaking the way I want to speak. Tony seasoning. Do seasonings matter? No, it really doesn't. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't. What about the sodium? Sodium is not the issue. The issue with sodium is when you eat out. They use so much sodium in foods. They use so much sodium when you go out. They use so much sodium. So don't worry about which seasonings. Like seasoning is fine. How rude. No, London, this is my house. Imagine coming to my house. Or imagine me going to your house and be like, London, I don't like the way this fucking dresser looks here. Can you move it? And you're like, bro, this is my house. Why am I going to move my dresser? No, I just don't fucking like it. You're like, I'm not going to move it. And I'm like, that's rude. And it's like, what the fuck, bro? Get out of my house. This is how I feel about you. You know what I mean? If you don't like the way I speak, you can just you're invited into my house. You can have dinner here. You can chill. You can work out. You can take notes. You can enjoy your time here in my house. Okay? But if you're not going to like certain things, then I ask you nicely to leave, you know? What up, Audible? How are you? Yeah, YouTube, TikTok Live, YouTube. Good morning. All right, let's fucking do this. Leon. I want to meet. You want to meet? All right. Who you talk? I got YouTube Live over here. I got some people on YouTube Live. Now, how about you give me? All right, get out of here, Lennon. Good man, nice to see you. Yeah, how are you doing? How's everything, bro? How's it doing? Kick rocks. Yo, is that a stud? Yeah, that is a stud. That's a stud muffin. Oh, just standing around. Because that's Dobermans. Their job is to make sure that I'm good. He just wants chicken. He just wants chicken. So I give him chicken. So I give him the chicken. we get the chicken, and then we just cut the chicken in half, right? Cut the chicken in half. Ba, 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 ba. It's not really rocket science, really. It's not rocket science. Right? We get the chicken, we cut the chicken. We cut the chicken. Right? We get our seasonings, right? Thank you. Google Roy's right format. You look like him. What he getting to eat? Oh, chicken with some Tony seasoning. Tony seasoning. We flip that bitch around. They ask, why don't you cook for me? I'm like, you know what? No, they didn't ask that. I just like to stir up some feathers. Oh, no! No. So you're gonna Google him or not? Maybe later, Izzy, whatever your name is. What he gonna do? Sorry, I got a big side. I really shouldn't have done that. It's okay, London. I'll forgive you, but you only got two. You got one more chance. Behave. I don't know if I could this a lot. Any questions? Any questions regarding nutrition, right? What are you having problems with when it comes to nutrition? Again, I've been at this game for 12 years, been coaching people for the last 12 years, been training for 19 years, and this was the hardest part to understand. Eating was the hardest part to understand. Doesn't mean you can't understand it, and it doesn't mean it's not worth understanding. Me and my girlfriend were talking about today, about bodybuilders and things like that. One of the smartest things you can ever do is understand food. Because you're gonna do it every day, you're gonna eat every day. Why not learn about what you do? Why not learn about something you do every fucking day? And whether it's gonna help you get to where you wanna be and think about it, we eat every fucking day. You don't think it's worth investing in knowing what's on your plate and how it's gonna make you feel? Like, it has such a huge effect on your life. It has an effect on your finances, on your relationship, on your spirituality. Bro, why not learn about it, right? You on GLP-1? No, fuck no. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. And yeah, we're just gonna make some chicken. We have some Ross. This pan is kind of like small. It's okay, right, baby? It's okay. Chicken!
Who's baby? Him or me?
Me.
Oh.
The food and have the work. Yeah, I eat eggs literally every day because I can't think of anything else that's breakfast. I know, I feel you. I ran out of eggs, so I'm eating chicken. Yeah, I ran out of eggs, so I'm eating chicken. What I think about GLP-1, brother, I have people who were going to get on that, and then I helped them out, and they lost weight without GLP-1, right? Wash the meat off with vinegar, lime? No. Should I have? I don't even know about that kind of stuff. Did I give you anything, buddy, old pal? Waiting for the answer. What? Best natural protein. Natural protein, like, what do you mean? Like food or supplements? Yeah, you don't need that, right? What up, Tay? How are you? Update me. Update me. Hands, what up? Update me. Give me the update. It's the girl I was talking to you about. Love. It's the girl that I was talking to, Tay, the girl I was talking about that has the 50 dates. 50 dates.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ask her how she's doing.
Yeah, me and Carol are wondering how you doing. I'm glad I bring you the hype to the chat. Yeah, me and Carol are wondering how you doing. Absolutely should have. Waiting for the idea. So, yeah, I mean, you can always advertise on my TikTok live. Tay's looking for a good man in her life who wants kids and wants to get married. Maybe if it's far, I guess it's okay. Yeah. Pork or beef? Beef. I can't because of my job. What do you mean you can't because of your job? What? You kind of look like a young Joey Fulton. Who is Joey Fulton? I'll consider it. Ha! Dr. Fields, but you need a profile picture, all right? In order to be a contender of this show, you have to have a profile picture. All right, we got to know what you look like, you know. Shaved or bush? Wow, that's a great question.
What?
Shaved or bush?
Excuse me? If I do, yes.
No. They asked me a question. Which one do I prefer? Leon's like, fucking, this fucking kibble shit. I don't get nothing now. I don't even so delicious. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm the prize and I act like men are the prize. I'm the prize but I act like men are the prize.
Yeah?
What do you say to that, love?
What?
She said, I'm the prize and I act like men are the prize.
Who said that?
Tay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So what advice do you give her?
Like, hello? I can't. We're complete opposites.
But again, you gave up at one point.
I'm gonna show.
But you didn't though.
No, I didn't give up. I
Technically-
started playing their game. That's the thing.
Yeah, technically,
Like,
no,
you're gonna
but-
lie to me, I'm gonna lie to you too. Period.
But
You
technically-
know, like,
technically you
wanna
didn't
have
give
sex,
up.
I want to have sex. You think you need to tell me you're gonna marry me? I'm gonna tell you I believe you.
I don't want to give up. She gave up. But she didn't give up because her actions didn't seem like it gave up,
I
right?
just started using men the way they were using me. That's the.
Really?
I'm not saying she should do that though. Just saying.
His name is Leon. My view is doper than my face, trust me. My view is doper than my face. No, bro. That's not true, bro. You're a human being. I got 2 old English sheepdogs. Nice. What are sheepdogs?
This is how men be behaving nowadays.
You think so?
Yes. Not you.
Yeah, for sure. I'm like, I don't know. So what would you tell her? I don't want to give up.
Where is she finding those
She
men?
needs to shoot her shot.
No. Where is she?
Yeah, she needs to shoot her shot.
What kind of shot?
Why you need to find a man and shoot your shot. But that's the thing.
Why does she have to shoot anything though? I don't get it.
Because you shot your shot.
But I don't do that. I wouldn't recommend.
And then look where you're at now. You don't recommend what you did?
No, I don't tell my friends they should do that.
That's fucked up. I want to join you live one day and you guys can both help. You should shoot your shot. Where you at? Florida. That looks like good enough to eat. Hey, you ain't eating my dog. Yeah, Gaza, let's eat Jason. Alright? She didn't want to see I ain't paying them damn taxes. Listen, Tay, you can always move. Move to Florida. Me and Carol will take you in. We'll train you. Where in Florida? Gainesville, Florida. We'll get you in great shape mentally, physically, and spiritually. Flip the chicken. Watch yourself. No, but like my commitment to my girl is unwavering, right? It is hot, and that's the most beautiful thing about Florida. That it's hot. That you can tan all day long, right? You don't even have to wear a shirt.
No, because it rains.
Well, sometimes. No. Sometimes. It's a little hot. Nothing crazy. Is it hot? Just a little.
Bro, bye.
But during the winter, forget about it, bro. While everyone's freezing their fucking
So good.
test off, forget about it, right? We're over here like chilling. Alberto, motherfucker, where you at? Yeah. Think about it, brother. Shorts, bikinis, everywhere. Right? I don't see that stuff no more because I have my woman. You know?
Shut up.
I know, I wear sunglasses, you know? And and stuck to them is a picture of her. So I just, you know, I'm telling you from my past, you know? Listen, they don't even see me, bro. I walk around like this. And she just holds my hand.
Oh
You know? What up, Ray? What up, Ray? Yeah. I want to point something out, dude. I really want to point something out. Like, guys, like, you see me cracking up with you, like, the energy and things like that. The truth of the matter is, like, your habits really dictate how you feel about yourself, man. Like, I woke up early today. We got some reading in there. I got a workout in. Like, now I'm here with you guys. Like, that's the thing. Like, but if I didn't do any of that, I probably wouldn't have this much energy. What does she look like? She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous! Hold on, I gotta cut this chicken. I haven't been here in a while. Who's your girl now? You seem so much happier, chill, devoted. Oh, you hear that, love?
What?
It's because I haven't been here in a while. Who's your girl now? You seem so much happier, chill, devoted.
Honey. Guess that's what happened, huh?
That's what happens when you find yourself a good Brazilian woman.
Gotta be Brazilian.
You gotta be Brazilian. Let me cut this chicken real quick. I guess I can cut it on top right here. I'm just cutting chicken. How'd you meet her? Well, let me tell you something.
Oh, Lord.
You see, before I met her, I decided to go on a journey. A journey of semen retention, where you have to tell you how I met her. Remember, everything external first begins internal. I need you to understand the law of correspondence. I need you to understand the law of attraction, the law of vibration. Everything that meets you in life externally first was cultivated internally. Okay? So 4 or 5 months before I met her, I did 3 things that I've never done in my life. In my life. Okay? And I've never met a woman or had a woman in my life like her. The first thing I did was I prayed to God for a wife. Never, ever in my life I've ever prayed to God for a wife. Just never did. Why? I didn't feel like asking God for that, because I'm like, bro, you've given me so much. I can do the rest, you know, which is such a egotistical thing to do. Like, I can do the rest. I don't really need your help on this and on finding a woman. I can find it, right? Right. I didn't need help finding women, right? Because wasn't the difficult part, right? Finding the one that's supposed to be with me in my life is. So first thing I did is I prayed to God, and God, you know, I came to Him. I'm like, you know what, God. Can you help me find? I want a wife, right? And that was hard for me to like say, whatever. Then I decided to go on a 4-month semen retention. I decided to commit to semen retention. My goal was a year. My goal was 12 months, right? And semen retention is just a man withholding his seed. If you don't know what semen retention is, it's just a man withholding his seed. So no corn, no, I don't want to say the word because I want TikTok to block me, right? No castration, not castration. Put an N instead of the cast, right? Castration, M-A-S-T-R-A-T-ion, right? None of that. That's the second thing. The third thing I decided to do was I wanted to be celibate, right? Right? I became celibate. Someone, you would be changing your clothes and a lot, and then, yeah, 100%, right? So I said, fuck it, I'll be celibate for a whole year. I've never done that since I was 16. Since I was 15, actually, right? So within those 4 months, you must understand, and within those 4 months, all I did was train, work, and sleep. Train, work, and sleep. And I restrained myself from dropping my state of frequency. This was this year. I started in November, right? In November, at what age? 30, right? So from November to December to January to February, for 4 months, it was one of the hardest things I've ever done. One of the hardest things ever. But what that did was it raised my level of vibration. When you don't do those things, when you don't watch porn, when you don't have sex, as a man, it's like you raise your vibration. When you do that, you drop your vibration. Especially when it's meaningless sex, and especially when you're watching porn and just nothing in your hand, you know, or a towel or a sock. That's very low vibrating actions. So think about where you're vibrating. So I took that out of the equation, and so I was vibrating here. So we attract who we are. We attract to the level of vibration, right? Our frequency is what we frequently see. And so ultimately, like after like the 4 months, I decided to stop doing that, and I got on like Hinge and things like that. And then I saw her on Hinge. I saw her on the app. Saw her. I matched with her. I didn't match with her. I liked her, but she didn't match with me, unfortunately, right? She saw me and she skipped right past me. That's right, honey? And so,
Yes.
and so pretty much she probably saw my profile and said, fuck this guy. You know, he's too into lifting and working out. So didn't get my chance on there, right? So eventually I found her on, like when I found her profile, I saw her on Instagram. So I added her, I followed her. And then didn't do anything.
Proceeded not to send a message.
Proceeded not to send a message. I didn't send a message. Because like,
Crazy.
you know, in my head, I'm like, we didn't match, you know, so fuck it, dude, but whatever. Anyways, so I completely forgot about it. And one day I get this DM. And it's from her. And she sends me these 2 eyes. Like, what you up to? I'm like, oh, no way.
No, it was like, who are you?
Who are you? Yeah, she was like, who is this? And then I send her a voice memo. And then, you know, the rest is it. She lived in Orlando. So I drove to her. I drove an hour and 45 minutes to see her.
As you should.
Right? And then, yeah. And then I just started to see her and I started to like her, you know? And then now we're here. So, whereas before it was just like swipe. She looks good, right? There's no praying. Before it was no praying, no celibacy, no semen retention, none of that. You know? So the way I looked at it before, all I was looking for is lust, which is really easy to look for. So before I was looking for lust. After everything that I was doing, I was looking for love, not lust. I was looking for something because I wasn't that person anymore, you know? So your actions, what you do, if you're consistently watching porn, if you're looking just to kind of sleep with someone or just make sure they're really good looking so you can sleep with them, then you're looking for lust. So of course that's what you're gonna find, right? I'm really depressed. Stuart, knock out 15 push-ups. If you can't do that, then you don't want to get undepressed. That's the way I look at it. I'm just cutting chicken, all right? I'll show you guys. Watch me cut some chicken. Fuck. Sober my booze from booze today. Oh, congratulations, brother. Congratulations, bro. That's something to be proud of, bro. If any of you need someone to talk to, I'm here. What the fuck do you think? What am I, fucking chopped liver? My comments back there, and I feel you had more control. I like all her comments back there, and I feel you had more control. Crazy, of course, man. Yeah. I mean, that's the whole point of it, man. Like, and I really truly believe, like, in order to get something you've never had, you had to do things you've never done before. Consistently. Again, it's vibration, man. Yay. Fuck yeah, baby. Let's go. Dog, first meal at fucking 10. What the fuck's wrong with me, dog? Okay, so we're gonna fucking make. I'm getting hungry and waiting on the chicken, bro. I know, Jason. Don't worry. Do you want no flavor? What do you mean? I got Tony's seasoning on there, and I'm doing that so it doesn't dry up. The whole reason I cut the chicken like that is so I can add water. Yeah, I add water. Right? So the steam, right? So the steam can cook the inside, and you're not cooking out the outside. That's why a lot of people don't know how to fucking cook chicken. I'm no fucking Chef Boyardee, but I know how to cook chicken. No flavor without none sauce. That's not true, brother. You got motherfucking, como se dice, Tony seasoning. And if you wanted flavor, you can always add some. You can always add honey mustard too. Nut sauce. Peanut sauce. We don't like peanut sauce. I just saying water the chicken. Water the chicken. You water the chicken. The steam boils it. It gets all juicier. What is your name? Oh, they're not. No, like walnuts. I don't really like walnuts. Monkey D. Luffy. I fucking love One Piece. Me and Carol been watching One Piece. It's great. One Piece is phenomenal. Thank you, Krista. Krista Lee. Daily lives. Snap. Yeah. Daily lives are the best. I love lives. Lives are great. Chicken breast or what? Yeah, chicken breast, and we're literally having some chicken and rice for breakfast. Who? Carol. Carol's my girlfriend. Carrol. Ha! Carl!
What?
They spelled your name C-O or
Carol.
C-A-R-R-O.
C-A-R-R?
Yeah, that's
Hold
right.
on. One R. Maybe it's not Carol.
Carol!
Carol.
Carol. Not Carol. I dropped my phone. It says I didn't hear your response to the control thing. Wait, oh, I didn't understand your question. The control thing. Get up and start cooking. Get cooking, bro. Get cooking so you can fucking cook you some protein. So you can feel better, look better, have confidence. Take your shirt off and be like, yeah. That's the key right there, man. Overdrive. Overdrive. Where's my girl? Overdrive. This is my girl. Shout out to Charlie DeWitt. Oh. Do you have anxiety about anything? Listen, brother, here's the truth about anxiety, bro. I mean, the only time I really get anxiety is if I smoke marijuana. I did that like 3 weeks ago. Right? You watch TV now? I know, bro. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know.
What is wrong?
I know. One of my followers, you watch TV now?
You know why? Because I asked you, can I put it on the living room?
Where are you gonna put it?
Watching the whole day.
Where are you gonna put it?
Huh?
Where are you gonna put it?
Remember I had a TV rack?
I think so.
Yeah. And you said, no, I like it in the room.
Yeah, I don't understand how people can give themselves anxiety. Well, then, because you don't understand, I've had anxiety super fast. Sativa or indica? I don't know. I think it was the indica, the hyper one. Was your heart racing after? It wasn't that it was heart racing. I was at a festival, so I hadn't smoked in a year and a half. And I was even going through, dude, I was going through a lot of fucking understanding of what am I going to do in my life, right? And then I went and chilled with my brother. And he's like, "Want to smoke?" I'm like, "Fuck, dude, I haven't done this in a year and a half." And I did it. And it was cool. At night when we were just watching, I was listening to music, talking to him. But we went to Lollapalooza. And I'm like, I can handle this. Bro, I was around so many people. I'm like, you're good? I'm like, I'm just going to sit down. I'm going to sit down and just chill. And I'm just sitting there vibing. I'm like, I'm just chilling, you know. All you're doing is everything, yeah. Yeah, but I'm Ziggy. But here's the thing, brother. Like, if you never had it, it's really hard for you to speak from it, right? At times, right? I get it. I've had it. I understand. But I don't really get anxious anymore. Work out. When I get if I ever do get anxious, just hit that workout. Hit that fucking floor. Like, let me show.
Anxious because you have an outlet, I think.
Huh?
You don't get anxious because you have an outlet.
Yeah, right? It's
Channel
that,
it.
yeah, so if I were to get anxious right now, is I would do this. Oh, my legs, I'm so sore. Oh, I would get down, I would just do these. Oh, my legs are sore as shit. I would do fucking 100 of those. I would do them until I couldn't fucking. Brazil is actually spelled with an S, not Z.
Period.
Yeah, I'm about to put it. Buds are better than alcohol. Yeah, it seems to take a step back a little and let her be her. I'm having trouble wondering what I want to say. Yeah, figure out what you're trying to say. I mean, she's a very smart woman. I'm very like this. She's very stable. Compared to me, she's massively stable. And that's why we get along so well. She's very stable, and I'm Cocoa Bananas. Someone said, if you feel it heavy in your head, move that energy to your body. For example, working out. 100%. Yeah, get out of your head. I've been watching you for 4 years. Yeah. She's super stable. Yes, sir. Were you raised with both parents in the home? I sure was. Thank God. But she wasn't. No, she doesn't put me in my place. Jeez. Love.
What?
What would you call it?
What?
Which is funny when you did the roller coaster emoji. She doesn't put me in my place. This girl's like, okay, so you kind of let her put you in your place. No.
No one puts the Alex Wiggins in his place, baby. Only him.
She gives me a place to settle the craziness in, right?
Yeah.
She gives me a place for me to settle my craziness in. She doesn't combat my craziness. She lets me get my craziness out, and which allows me to like land the plane.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what versus like, I don't know, not being able to like allow me to land the plane, you know? She doesn't have as many problems as I do mentally. That's the best way I can put it. Like problems, like I have a million tabs open. There's a million things going on in my mind all the time. Whereas she has like one tab and she's like really able to dial in on that tab. So when I'm like doing this or do that, do this, she's able to like, she opens another tab just for me. And while she's balancing another tab, I'm trying to balance 10 tabs. And that's why I'm all over the place, you know? And so she allows me to like slowly close the tabs. Yeah. Best way I can explain it. What up, dog? So we got some Ross. All right, we got some Ross. We got some rice. I got some rice. And then Leon. Damn cool explanation. What's up? Yeah, 100%. Can I help you? No, fuck. I don't have ADD. I have bipolar syndrome. I was diagnosed with bipolar syndrome, not ADD. Where's my thing? Yeah, because I want to like put some size on. I want to get another workout in it too. Hey, she's gravy, yeah, 100% ground beef and rice breakfast. No, rice and chicken. Rice and chicken for breakfast. Oh, my phone's gonna die. Yeah, I ran out of eggs, bro. I ran out of eggs. Rookie mistake. Kid rookie. Who is rookie? Yeah. Keep voice up, Wafi. Alright, let me fucking speak this bitch up. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. I want some pita chips. Goddess consciousness. Yeah, Christ consciousness. Mother Trucker, what up? I want some pita chips. I'm starved, bro. Hi, loving. I've been on for the last like an hour and a half. Yeah, I've been on for like an hour and a half. I'm about to have some chicken rice. Chicken rice! Yeah. Like 200 grams. Yeah, like 200 grams. Let's go, baby. Rots. Rots. We have Ross, we have chicken, we have some salt. Hurting wood from the tree is good for digestion. Yeah, it's shoving it up your ass. I'm kidding. My new account. Nice, brother. Are we ready to eat? Yeah, we are. We have for breakfast. Chicken rice. I could add some fucking hot sauce, but I don't really. I don't know. Add a little hot sauce. Hey, bro, are you on gear? No. No, I haven't been on gear since I was like 24, 23. Wait, this chicken rice, bro. 230 grams of chicken and about 190 grams of rice. Yeah. I would have eggs. I would have eggs, but I don't fucking have any. I ran out of eggs. Yeah. We're gonna have coffee, chicken, and rice. Right? You don't have to eat like me. Right? No, but you guys can be built for this too. Chicken thighs or chicken breast? Chicken breast. Let me just put this at. Let me just. Live throughout the rest of the day. Here, come say hi to them. You want to say hi to them?
What?
Come say hi to them. You're going to leave.
Leave?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
To the room. This is Carol. She's my flight attendant.
Yeah.
Something like that. There's chicken if you want some. Yeah, and fresh rice. Yeah, get yourself some chicken. Oh yeah, I need to build your macros. Technically, you should be eating actually. So we're gonna do 130 grams of rice, and about do another 120 grams of chicken. 90 to 100. Put it on your plate.
What?
90.
9130?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to serve it for you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So all right, so we got her on the right. We have her on the gain train, right? The goal with her right now, we're just gonna put some size on her, because she lost a lot of body fat. She went from like a 4 to 0, a -0. Yeah. 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 So we got 130 probably, and let me know if it's too much.
Sounds like a lot.
Yeah, so that's 57. I'm thinking maybe
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's not 100, right?
Yeah, I cannot do more than that though.
Okay, so then what we're gonna do is probably do 50. That's 52.
Okay.
All right, and then chicken. All right, I guess.
Because it's more chicken, right?
No, kind of ish. No.
No.
We need carbs.
I don't want the water though.
Yeah. Think about this, 57 already. 70. 85. Think about it. That's 90, you feel me? Yeah, it's 52. I wanted to do 130. Right? So.
Yeah. So what are you trying to say?
Is this good? Do you think you'll finish this?
Yes. That,
Okay.
yes. More,
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, if you get more hungry, let me know. That's how we base it out. That's how we base it. And it's hot sauce if you need some.
No.
You want hot? You don't like hot sauce? Get out of here.
No.
There's
I
yogurt
want
sauce.
my coconut water.
Oh, okay. Alright, bet. There's not that much in there.
I know. Can I do this? I don't want to. I'm
You
just
don't have to.
asking.
Then we just have to measure it out.
Yeah.
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 Why is she making this? Get out of here. The heavings on the chicken. No.
What?
You're something weird.
What did they say?
Why is she making that stupid face?
As a fake. I'm not making it.
Oh my god, it's so funny. Why is she making that? Alright, muchachos, let's go. Silence. Damn. The silencio. All right, let's go, friends. Let's go learn. Let's go eat and learn. Eat and learn. And I'll even talk about what we just did with her and what I plan on doing with her when it comes to her training and nutrition style. Give me a second. Let me go get the charger for the phone. Judge. Hello. Who is that girl? That's my girlfriend. That is my girlfriend. That is mi novia. Okay. Beautiful. What's up, fam? So let's do this. Let's eat this, and and then we'll do a class. Hello, sir. We'll do this, then we'll do a class. I actually have to switch you guys around because my thing is gonna thing. Good morning, everybody. Grand rising. Coño, hueputa. I'm sorry, YouTube. I gotta charge you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Ready and open. Good. Good morning. So get your questions ready. Let me just eat real quick. I don't like to eat here all the time. Apply restart. Beautiful. All right, perfect. Buenos dias, campeón. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm just gonna eat this. Do you live in Brazil? No, I live in Gainesville, Florida. Right? Fuck. Give me some fucking chicken. That's a beautiful compliment. I only have hours to do this. Yeah. So, is apple juice healthy? Not really. It has a lot of sugar. So it's not the best. It can spike your insulin levels. Insulin's not bad, but it can also put on body fat. How to choose Gainesville? I was dating this girl who was from Gainesville, and she lived in West Palm Beach. Me and her lived in West Palm Beach. And at one point, she got done living in West Palm Beach. Like, I don't want to live here. Like, I want to move back to Gainesville. And at the moment, I was working for myself. I had a few clients. And I'm like living at my mom's house, living with her and my mom's. I was 24. And my best friend, right? My best friend lived in Gainesville. My best friend Victor, who I pretty much grew up with, you know, and we were always big into working out. He was a cop here. He's a cop here, and he went to college here, so he stayed here. So he had a house, 2 different roommates. He bought a house, had roommates, and he had like a spare room. I remember calling him. I'm like, bro, like, how do you feel about me like moving to Gainesville? He's like, bro, I'd love it. And he's like, I'm like, bro, can I move in with you? He's like, yeah, bro, I have a fucking room, absolutely. So, you know, cause she was eventually, she's like, look, I'm gonna move like with you or without you, but I'm leaving. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I guess I'll leave, you know? This is back in 2019. This is 2019. And so I ended up moving, and I moved in with my what is Gainesville, Jim? No, it's where I live, Gainesville, Florida. And so I ended up moving to Gainesville, and that's how I ended up here in Gainesville. And then I stayed here for 4 years, and then I moved to Miami. I moved to Brickell, Miami, and then I moved back after a year. I don't like Miami that. Dr. Jeffrey Holland, motherfucker, I don't have a boyfriend. Get out of here. I don't like you no more. You're a fake ass doctor. Me, her? Yeah, I was back in 2020. I broke up with her, yeah. I want to go to Miami. Miami's all right. But you'll realize there's a lot of people trying to flex. But you know, then why are you still in the UK? Move. You can always move. It's complicated. No, it's not. It takes a decision, and then you have to let go of things. Yes. It's complicated is another way of saying, like, I'm scared. I have to let go of something, and I don't want to let go of it. Yeah, 100%. You had a nice view. Yeah, I did. Hello, Australia. Yeah. That's everybody, though. Intermittent fasting works for fat loss if you know what to do, if you know how to count macros. Modified Fitness, bro. Go check out the macro video I have. It's a free training. Like, you can do fasting, but you have to eat. At the end of the day, if you learn to eat and what works best for you, you will have the best body you've ever had in your life. Yeah. Never been to Miami, probably a lot better. Yeah, I think everyone should move. I've moved so many times. And I even drove from Florida to California. By car. I drove. No. I dropped 25 pounds. I'm still hot on the THC. I don't get it. Every time? No. My mom's from Colombia. My dad's from El Salvador. Mixture. Colombian and Salvadorian. Born in America. Oh, I mean, it's structure, it's routine, bro. Then you gotta add. Dude is always eating. Dude's always in shape. You gotta add that part. Think about that. Dude's always eating. Man, dude's always in shape though. Damn, bro. But so yeah, I mean, I can tell. Come on. I'm gonna wrap this up and then we're gonna do a whiteboard. I really do like whiteboard. I got my little markers. I like to teach because I've learned a lot, man. You know, I've learned. Oh yeah, reading wise. Someone asked about reading. Awesome, brother. Thank you. Yeah, someone asked about reading. Look at that. So I have my bookshelf, right? All different books. And yeah, I uploaded a new video on my YouTube actually. Check out my new video. It's like 10 minutes long, and the video is based on like when you're feeling negative. If you're feeling negative, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling down, watch that video. I really talk about how I get over that myself. Where's your girl? She's in the living room working. Since I'm quitting vape, throw it away and then ask yourself, but why do you want to quit vaping? And you can't tell me because it's not good for you. We all know it's not good for you, right? We all know working out is good for you. We all know praying is good for you. We all know waking up early is good for you, but most people don't do it. It's on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube, if you go to YouTube, my YouTube name is The Alex Dueñas. Same thing as my ¿cómo se dice? Same thing as my TikTok. If you go to my videos that I just uploaded this video right here, right? I uploaded this video, right? The antidote to those negative thoughts, the feeling of being lost, going back to winning in life, right? I have a bunch of videos, right? And so this one recently, I was showing a little workout I was doing. Yeah. And I'm just talking about that, and then I go right into some, and I go to some crunches too. Yeah, I go into some crunches and things like that. Yeah. Hello from Colombia. What up, Colombia? Can you say happy birthday to my little brother? He turned 6 today. No. What up, JD? How are you? Did she say correct? It's up, yeah. The best Fast and Furious is the Fast and Furious 30 Drift. Okay. How old are you now? 31? Yeah, 31. 31, brother. Yeah. Stock wing, man. Good morning. Yeah, once I'm done with this, I got you guys. Coffee, milk, almond milk, and then 230 grams of chicken, 190 grams of rice. No. I ran out of my multivitamin. I started taking creatine like 2 days ago. Happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? I can't remember. No, it's fucking Tuesday. I just started taking creatine again like 2 days ago, and I gotta get back on my multivitamin, but I'm not taking anything. Yeah. Yeah. But Is SA like sexual assault? I mean, anyone with decent morals can know that's bad. What more thoughts are there on that? Right? They're also people that just happen to be able to get influence. Right? I don't think they're any different than like somebody else who doesn't really have that much influence. Like obviously they have a bigger reach, but it's like, you know, those people aren't like gods, you know? Do I think pre-workout's good? I don't think pre-workout's terrible for you. But I also don't think it's that good for your heart. You feel me? Like a bunch of fucking caffeine. Like I don't take pre-workout. I use coffee and then I just use my mind. What? Creatine's just more energy. Like, while you work out, it brings more water to your muscles, right? No energy. Here and there, I'll have an energy drink here and there. Yesterday, we drove down to Orlando, and I drank like a quarter of a Red Bull. You know? I'll talk about that. Energy. Bro, you have no idea. I'm almost done. You need one on Amazon, GNC. Well, and GNC. Animal Pack. I like Animal Pack. Today we got 230 grams of chicken and 190 grams of rice. Hi. Hi. Let's see from my protein shake up. Well, congratulations. Congratulations, my buddy, my friend. All right, London, we'll go. All right. Like to make money on her cousin, but follow me, please. Follow me for more, please. New Mexico Joker. Alright, go anywhere, puta. Seems like kind of productive. No, think about it. His name is the Joker. What do you think? What do you think he's gonna be? You think he's gonna be serious? No, he's a Joker. What did you do for work before coaching? I was a personal trainer, bro. Before coach, yeah, I was a personal trainer, and then I worked at different restaurants. But I've been training people since I was 20, since I was 19. But then I got a training job at 2021, and then I started training people since then. I just been training people since 21, and then I got a training job at Crunch when I was 25 because I had like no money, and I just moved to Gainesville. But then after that, I just started training people. Have you ever had tough clients for training? Absolutely, bro. Yeah, I've had clients that didn't listen. I've had clients that fell off. Yeah, that's just part of the game, bro. Not every customer you have is gonna be a great customer. Think about like people who go eat places or people that work like school. Like how many people go to school and they don't do too well, right? It's just the law of averages, you know. Some people are gonna do good, some people are gonna do bad, right? But as time gone on, I not only became a better coach, I started really. That's why I do coaching calls, consultations. I've had some people be on a call and I can tell they're not serious, and I'm like, we're not a good fit, man. Like we're just not a good fit. I've also like scaled my coaching down when it comes to like training women, maybe like 2 or 3 women a year. That's it. I've had some really great women clients, and I've had some not so good women clients, you know. And it's maybe like, you know what? I'll train maybe 2 women a year, maybe 3 max. And because as a coach, I've also evolved, bro. I'm not the same coach I was when I was 19. I'm 31. I've learned a lot more about not just the nutrition aspect, training aspect, it's the mental aspect of it. You know, XVQLIX. What's up? Guys, how do we grow your content on social media? Not really, bro. I know how to grow my content on social media. It's just I'm doing both, and you have to understand, like, this is the way I look at it, right? Like, how many followers you have doesn't always relate to how much money you make. All right, there's people that have like 200, 300, $400,000 followers, right? Right? Who just need to work out. They don't need your bullshit. Okay, Tony Walker. Yeah, I need to eat. I need to fucking pee. I'm gonna pee, and we're gonna learn. Pee. You can watch Charlie DeWitt. Do you like bagels? I love bagels, bro. Fucking love bagels. That's Charlie DeWitt. Fuck. Oh, I have 2 pieces of chicken left. No, there's no nerve, brother. Anyone that comes on here hates, bro, it's just a lack of love. Always remember, anyone that hates lacks love. Always remember. Love you too, brother. It's all love. All right. I'm Brazilian. Nice. My girlfriend's Brazilian. What's for breakfast? Chicken and rice. I ran out of eggs. I'm gonna go shopping for groceries after this. No, that's ignorant to say. It's okay. Let him be. It's okay. What peptide? Fuck me, bro. I don't know, dude. Dude, you don't have to get a beard like me, bro. Don't worry about, like, you can be clean shaved, bro. Clean shaved is not a bad thing. Yeah, I was clean shaved not too long ago, bro. Yeah, I think it's cool. My girlfriend's like, I like you both. How the fuck do I do the, There we go. I'm Brazilian. I heard you. The 5'6" king is back. Let's go. 5'7", bro. Right? I'm not 5'8". I'm not 5'9". I'm not 5'6". I'm 5'7". Do I keep my shoes on? I really want to wear my shoes on. All right, fam. And today is live, right? You're tired and oh, what should I do? Just kidding. I don't know if you're kidding. I don't think you're kidding, bro. Like, I would never ever say that about my life. I'm tired and like I'm not feeling too well. Like I'm old, brother. Bro, words are powerful, bro. Be careful what you say, bro. You had to think that and you had to write that. That has an effect on your life, brother. Is it lunchtime? After the lesson? No, right? Think about it. You had to think about those words and you had to write those words. Right, so you thought it, you said it. Bro, don't ever speak like that about yourself, bro. Unless you actually do, and then I'll give you an answer to do that. There's no lunch. There's just... Hello to you, David. Hello, David. I'm from America. Markers. Okay. French. No, I speak. How can you say this? Yeah. All of them. I'll do a tattoo reveal-ish right now. Let me just fucking get this going. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. So, back tattoo. I have Leon right there. I have Leon. I have gratitude. I have just a random chick. She doesn't even exist. The word Saul, my date of birth, Jesus, discipline, an angel, non-negotiable. Okay, so let's learn, bro. Let's learn. Let's learn. All right. So, a random chick. All right, beautiful. So, let me explain what I'm doing with my plan when it comes to. So, my girlfriend, we just waited her food out. Right? We just waited her food out because she. Is he? Yeah. No, ven acá. Ven acá. Sitio. Ya, déjelo. Siéntate. Ya, déjelo. Suficiente. Max is a blind dog. And he was messing with Max. Deje. So we have food. Okay, so she lost a significant amount of weight because before we met, she was eating out a lot. She was ordering food. And because whenever you eat out, bro, you're gonna gain weight, right? You're gonna gain fat. Whenever you eat out, most of the time, consistently, you're gonna gain body fat. Simply because you don't know what oils people are putting in it, how much salt, all these different things. Right? There's no ability to track. It's very difficult. I'm not saying you can never eat out again when you're getting in shape. We ate out yesterday. I can eat out and still stay in shape because I got myself to a point. But we have to understand something. So because Once she moved in, we started cooking more. She wasn't eating out as much. We started working out more. She lost a significant amount of body fat. So now she's like, yo, I need to put on some size. I'm like, say fucking less, right? So she needs to put on size. Right now, where I'm at, I'm gonna put on a little bit of size too. So what's the first thing I'm doing with her? Like, she's just been working out. She's just been working out. So you're in a situation where you want to eliminate body fat but still put on muscle. You're in the same exact situation as she is. So now she's like, okay, what do I do? So the first thing, I remember the first thing I asked her, right? First thing is goal, right? The first thing we have to understand, like, what is your goal? And before that, if you're doing this on your own, I need to understand something. If you haven't been working out consistently, if you haven't been following the nutrition plan, if you've been very inconsistent, but you've had the desire, right? You've had a desire, right? But if you've had a desire, okay, to look better, right? If you got a desire for more energy, more confidence, right? Yeah. If you had a desire for any of it, does he pretend he's talking to someone? Mankind, I have TikTok live over here, by the way. All right, thank you. It's okay. Hey, Duncan, where's Duncan? Joe, it's okay. It's okay. Don't get me right. Jesus Christ, bro, these people. All right, so if you've been having a desire for more energy, more confidence, less body fat, right? A six-pack, no gut, no love handles, right? If you've had a desire for any of these, okay, right? Muscle growth, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate it, Marcy, right? If you had a desire for any of these, all right, all right. So if you've had a desire for any of these, but you've yet to get the ball rolling, you've yet to actually accomplish any of this. Because a lot of people have an idea, most people have an idea what they would like to look like. You have an idea. And so I want to say my goal with this whole lecture that I'm going to teach you is to give you clarity, give you the ability to move forward, and to better understand your situation and maybe why you haven't been able to accomplish your goal, your fitness goal. And look, I know I'm not the only fitness guy that you're listening to, that you're watching. My only goal is simply here, again, is to give you more clarity than anybody else has. I'm not here to sell you on supplements. I'm here to tell you the things that have helped me in the last 19 years, that's helped my clients in the last 12 years. And if any of this resonates with you and you feel like towards the end, you're like, you know what, I would like this guy to help me out. Like, I would like to see what coaching looks like to me. Then you're more than welcome to either shoot me a DM, click the link in the bio, check out my website, check out the testimonials, all the people I've worked with, and make your decision based off that. Okay? So if you're open to listening to the ideas I have, awesome. If not, then don't waste your time, truthfully. If you're not going to take anything and really sit down and kind of understand, don't waste your time. Right? I'm not going to waste my time because I love this. I love teaching this. I have a passion for this. But if you're not going to do something with the information, then don't waste your time. How you make sure you actually do something with the information? Well, you participate. If I ever say type in the chat, like, I'm ready, or type in the chat 2 or 1, say 1, whatever, participate. Because when you participate, you get something out of this. Time is something you can't get back. So I'm thankful that you're giving me your time. It's something that you can't get back. So I appreciate that, right? You can always make money back. You can always fucking get a relationship, whatever. But time is something you can't get back. So you're investing your time, right? So if you've had a desire for any of these, for more energy, more confidence, less body fat, you have a desire for a six-pack. No, you want to get rid. You have a desire of not having that gut. You have a desire of losing the love handles. if you have a desire for more muscle and you've yet to actually work out, you stick to a diet, stick to your training routine, the biggest thing that's going to stop you, and the reason most people, right, you most likely have done this, is this one simple word, right? It's fear. Right? It's fear. The one thing that stops all of us, the one thing that stops all of us is fear. Okay? It can be fear of failure. What if I go to the gym and I fucking fuck up? What if I start dieting and I quit again? What if I do this and it's just, what if it doesn't work? The fear of failure stops more people than anything in life. Because maybe, excuse the fucking leaf blower, yeah? Because maybe in the past you failed. Maybe you did try working out and didn't get the result you want. Maybe you tried dieting and you were starving. Oh wait, this motherfucker passes by. Bro, can you move? I have no control of that, right? I have no control of it, so I'm not gonna fucking be upset about it. Okay? So, right? So fear of failure is huge. What if I fail? What and I say to this, and I say to anybody that has a fear of failing, well, my friend, you're failing already if you don't have the body you want. Right? That's not what we're doing a job, right? Right? Think about that. You're already failing because you're not getting to your goal. So whenever you make the choice to move forward with a workout, with your nutrition, you're actually succeeding. Because staying exactly where you're at, knowing you don't like, knowing that you want any of this, and you're not doing anything about it, you're actually a failure now. Because what do you mean you're not going after what you want? What do you mean you quit? That's a true failure. A true failure is somebody who wants to go, went after it, didn't get it, and decided to quit. There's no bigger failure than the person who wanted to get in shape and quit. What a fucking failure. Because you gave up. There's embarrassment in quitting. So you quit. How embarrassing. There's no embarrassment in the struggle. If you're waking up and you're going after it, if you're playing around with your diet, you're doing that and you're trying, listen, like that's to me someone who's resilient. But if you quit, that's a failure. Because you'll never get there. For a fact. Okay? So the next thing I really want you to understand is fear of judgment. Okay, one of the biggest fears that we have is just the fear of judgment. What are people going to say? What are people at the gym going to say? What are my cousins going to say? What's my brother going to say? What's my girlfriend going to say? What's my significant other going to say? What are my coworkers going to say? What are they going to say if I go into the gym and I do the wrong thing? Oh no. These people that don't even pay my bills are going to judge me, and I care about their opinions. Emails, Kane, I'm not mad at any of you guys. I'm teaching both of you guys, right? TikTok Live and YouTube Live. Alright, fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment. Damn, what are these people going to say? Hey, good morning, EJ. What's going on, my brother? Okay? And another one is it's a fear of change. Right? Another big fear is the fear of change. Because with transformation does come change. Change in your routine. Change in who you hang out with. Change in who you listen to. Change in who you spend time with. Right? Anyone with tats is insecure about something? Do you agree with that? Anyone has tats? No. No, it's someone with tattoos just wanted to get tattoos. There's many reasons, right? Somebody that got in shape might got in shape because they felt lack of confidence. Somebody that got in shape might feel like they lacked energy. They're tired of their clothes not fitting. Everyone has a different reason for getting whatever they want, tattoos and things like that. Someone who's out of shape just decided to fucking, he wanted to eat more. You know? So it's not like everyone who has tattoos is insecure. You feel me? Then you look like in a good way. Well, thank you, Logan. Appreciate it. See the post a while ago about it. I have a full sleeve though. I was just went. No, bro. I mean, then people are always gonna say something. They say people with tattoos have a lot of anxiety. You know, it is what it is. But people are just gonna, as long as you know yourself, that's all that matters. So change. It's a fear of change. Maybe I have to start waking up early. Maybe I have to start driving to the gym. Maybe I have to start saying no to having margarita Wednesdays. Maybe I have to. So change is another fear because it means you have to change your routine. You have to do things. And the reason change is so uncomfortable is because it leads us to the unknown. Right? It leads us to the unknown. What's going to happen if I change my routine? I meant to too. Is more fear of change, letting go of the need to control and know everything right. So yeah, 100%. It's like the fear of letting go because it's like, what do you mean I need to start a new routine? What do you mean I got to wake up at a certain time and I got to drive to the gym? Who's gonna be at the gym? What if I start eating this way? What if I tell my friends want to come hang out with me? I'm like, hey, listen, I'm focused on this and I can't hang out. What are they gonna say to me? What are they gonna think about me? You know, are they gonna be upset? I don't want to let them down. It's the fear of change. You know. And it's also, there's another fear, it's the fear of success. Which at one point I never really understood the fear of success. I never really understood how is the fear of success bad? Like you're afraid of being successful? Sometimes in our minds, success carries a lot more responsibility. You know, maybe you're afraid that once I get in shape, I have to keep it up. Does that mean I'll never be able to eat what I used to eat? What happens once I get in shape? Like, I'll have to wear different clothes, you know, will I have any friends? What if I get changed and people give me too much attention, you know? What if I'm in really good shape, people keep looking at me, I don't want all that attention. That's a thing. It's more responsibility, right? Yeah. So there's the first thing I would look at, if you're watching this, you know, the first thing I would look at is really understand there's a fear. There's always something that you're afraid to do. We don't do things by accident. Our brain is wired to protect us. Our brain is wired to keep us safe. So if it's afraid of like, wait, what if we do this and we look stupid? What if we start working out, we go to the gym and like we look dumb in front of people that we don't even know? My God, I'll fucking die. You know, that's the thing. The brain works that way. It's just trying to protect you and me. You have to understand that we run this shit. It doesn't run us. We run it. We don't let it run us. Okay? Yeah. So really just dive deep. And so again, and then there's like, so there's the desire, then there's the fear, and along with this comes a story. Right? Along with this. I fucking hate TikTok sometimes, bro. Yeah, I fucking hate TikTok, bro. It's ridiculous, bro. Whatever. So, like, blocked me for fucking dumbass reasons. So, make it loud. So, and if you really want to find out, like, what your fear is and things like that deep, just ask yourself, what's the story? Right? I can't get a six-pack because XYZ. I can't get rid of my gut because XYZ. I can't lose the love handles because XYZ. I can't gain more muscle because XYZ. Right? I don't have more energy. I don't have enough energy, more energy because XYZ. That's it. I don't work out because XYZ. I don't have time. I know it's tough. I tried before. It doesn't work for me. I don't know what to do. All these things. I don't know what to do. There's a million workout routines you've saved. I don't know what to eat. There's a million fucking recipes that you've saved. We have more information at our hands than ever before. So do you really not know what to eat? There's ChatGPT. There's everything. I don't want to eat the wrong thing. I don't want to cook something and not work. Fear of failure. I don't want to cook something new and what if I don't know how to cook? No, I'm afraid if I cook, it's not going to come out good. Fear of failure. I'm afraid if I go work out, I have this workout, but what if it's too hard for me, right? Fear of change. What if this thing is too hard for me? What if I start to work out and my brother or my husband or my wife, they start seeing me, then what if I start working out and then I stop? They're like, what happened, Favorite fruit, bananas. I like bananas, right? So, that's that. Any questions about that, right? Any questions about that? And then, any questions? No guts, no glory. Yeah. And there's a tattoo shop that was called No Guts, No Glory. I actually got this tattoo there, that tattoo, and my knees. I'll log in. Good. Okay. So, one thing I want to remind you guys is why we're doing this, right? There's two ways, right? There's two reasons, pleasure or pain, okay? There's two reasons why most people start to get healthier, right? You can define where you're at. The first is pleasure. Write this down, right? The pleasure. People want to get in shape because they want more confidence. Right? They want more energy. They want to look better. They want to feel better. They want to date more. Right? They want to go to the beach more. Pool more. Buy tattoo. Right? There's many reasons. Pleasure, right? Decision brought to you by how. Yeah. So some people want pleasure. They want more confidence. You might want more confidence, more energy. You want to look better. You want to feel better. You want to date more. You want to go to the beach more. You want to go to the pool more. You want to have more pool days with your kids. You want to buy some new clothes. You want to wear some new clothes. Like, these are things. For me personally, I just wanted to be able to get a girlfriend. I wanted to be able to be more attractive. When I wanted to, I want to get that. Like, that's why, so I can look good and I can have more confidence. That's why I started to work out. Other people, sorry. Other people, right? Because of pain, right? Other people, right? Depends on where are you in this area. Are you looking to get in shape because you want these? It's just pleasure. I just want to have more energy. I want to have more confidence, so I can go and do this, I can do that. Or are you wanting to get in shape because you're tired all the time? Right? Do you want to get in shape because you got your heart broken? Right? Do you want to get in shape because you have health problems? Do you want to get in shape because your clothes don't fit anymore? right? Your clothes don't fit anymore. Do you want to get in shape because you don't recognize yourself? You want to get in shape because you don't recognize yourself. Do you want to get in shape because you're single? Right? Do you want to get in shape because your marriage is falling apart? Right? You want to get in shape because your marriage is falling apart? Right? Which one are you? Are you going towards pleasure? Or are you getting away from pain? Are you going towards pleasure? Or are you getting away from pain? Which one is it? Should I wait until the morning to start the 70 minute challenge? I see that these 10. How old are you and how long did you motivate you? How was life before and after inspiring him? Damn, GR, that's a beautiful question. Beautiful question. I'm 31 years old, my brother. How old are you? How long ago did you he motivated me when I was 16 years old. So, yeah, like fucking 14 years ago, something like that. He just motivated me to enjoy life. Enjoy music, enjoy working out more. I already enjoyed working out, but he amplified it. He amplified it, right? So, there's many reasons. Everyone has a different reason, okay? So whether yours is pleasure, whether yours is pain, there is no right or wrong. I just want you to know, like, find your motivator. Find your motivator. What is the motivation for you? Is it the pleasure or is it the pain? Right? That's really it, you know? At one point in my life, something that really motivated me was a heartbreak. A heartbreak. When I got left, right? 2 girls left me. It really hurt me hard. Fuck me, hurt me so bad. And that pushed me to really hit the gym. That pushed me to fucking work out day in and day out. Day in and day out. I was like 15 years old. I was like fucking doing my push-ups, doing my pull-ups, doing my sit-ups. Man. Yeah, go for it. Screech out the word. Right? There's no motivation like pain, like a breakup, right? No fucking motivation like a fucking breakup. You know? So a breakup really, like, you just feel this pain, and I drove all that pain into my workouts, into my push-ups, into my sit-ups, into my pull-ups, into my everything, you name it. Okay? Now, another reason why I got in shape too, you know, is that would motivate me was the beach, the pool, right? The beach. I live in Florida. You know, I live in Florida. Everywhere you go, there's going to be summer. So it's summer 24/7 here, you know? So summer was here all the time. So I wanted to look good at the pool. I wanted to look good at the beach. I wanted to go play volleyball. So that motivated me. My first love, I never felt like my life rage inside me transform my life. Yeah, man, that breakup will fucking test you to the fucking core. So that's another reason, you know? It helps you push past pain. So, yeah, you know, the pain of being single. Maybe you're tired of being single. So I say all this because there's no right or wrong. It's just know your fuel. Know your fuel, create the vision. Now the track's stuck in the same rut. Tina, I don't work at it, so I'm taking this apart now. Yeah. What time is 11? I have a thing. I like this. Maybe what is it? I'm too lazy, bro. Maybe I should get off my phone. What do you reckon? Laziness, bro. Laziness is just a lack of inspiration. You feel me? Lack of inspiration, lack of belief. Okay? Because listen, again, and I like if you're lazy, right? If you're lazy, here's the thing, bro, right? If you're lazy, then in your mind, you also don't believe you can accomplish a lot. Because if I told you, hey, bro, you can get the fucking best physique of your life. If I told you, bro, you can get a six-pack, what do you think to yourself? Yeah, but it's a lot of work. Behind that is like, I don't really believe I can get it. You know? Maybe no. No, because this is my belief of laziness. Laziness is lack of self-belief. Right? Lack of self-belief. You don't really believe you can do things. Right? Laziness is a lack of self-belief. Physique, like body, relationship, and even like money. Like you're telling me none of these things motivate you. I would say this, you know, like none of these motivate you. Like having a great physique, having a fucking beautiful woman and like a beautiful, amazing, incredible woman in your life, or having the money, right? Having the money to do the things you want, with who you want, when you want. That's true freedom. So you're telling me, if you're lazy, I would ask you, it's lack of self-belief. Because at one point, you're telling me, bro, you're telling me you're not driven to build the body that you admire. You're not driven to be able to create a man that can attract a woman that's so, like, you couldn't even fathom dating, or the money that can change your life, somebody who cares about life, can show you different places. None of that inspires you? Beautiful, incredible woman? Exactly. Exactly, my friend. I mean, women like money. So, yeah, for sure. I mean, there's nothing wrong. But I'm saying, when someone, I guess I'm lazy, but someone on YouTube is like, bro, but I'm lazy. I'm like, you're not lazy. You're uninspired and you don't believe in yourself. Right? You're uninspired. You don't believe in yourself. Hey, me, not lazy. Put the phone down. Don't watch me. To up my money first, though. No, bro. You need to fucking up. You can up all of them. But I'm saying, bro. Right? Like laziness, in my opinion, it's not. We're not lazy. I don't think all of us. I'm just lazy. I mean, you're uninspired, dude. You're not inspired, and you don't really believe that you can accomplish a lot. And if you feel like, oh, it's a lot of work, I'm like, no, there's a little bit of fear. You know? How's the weekend? Still attend the gym? Good, bro. Yeah, bro. 100%. He's so funny. 2 hours of gym isn't gonna hurt. 1 to 2 hours of gym isn't gonna hurt. No, not at all, bro. Actually, it helps your life a lot more. Skipping out on the gym hurts your life more. TikTok. Any questions before I head out? I got like 5 more minutes and then I'm out. Yeah. Thoughts on pork and semen retention? I don't personally like to eat pork. I think semen retention. I think semen retention is phenomenal. Yeah, I think semen retention is insane. To get my butt back up. What do I do to get my butt back up? You can do my 7-day mindset challenge. If you click on the link in the description, visit my website and do the 7-day mindset challenge. Or get yourself some structure. That's it. But what I recommend is like do the 7-day mindset challenge. 7 days. I wake up with you. I read with you. I train with you, and we eat a meal together. I would say take the 7-day mindset challenge. See what it looks like to have structure, have a level of accountability, and to get yourself to stack wins. That's the thing right there. What do I do? What do I do to get my butt back up? She used to be full and now she's flat. So it's possible? It is possible. You just need to be able to fucking actually, you need to just train it. Do you do mentorship programs where people are trying to get into coaching? Not really, brother. I really don't, dude. You know, like that's something we maybe have to see what I can do in my schedule, because here's the truth, bro. Like the reason I sold my in-person training gym, okay? And then I hired a company, right? I hired a company. I hired this guy's team. It was like 16 grand, right? I paid him 4 grand in a credit card, and I paid it off the next like 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, I paid him off in like the next 3, 4 months, right? But they gave me hands-on training, right? They gave me hands-on training. I made my money back, you know. But like that's so it's like I've had a couple people ask me, but I'm just like because it's a lot of work. You feel me? It's a lot of work because it's like, where are you? Do you know? Like, it's not just about getting leads. It's like, do you know how to sell? Do you know how to speak to them? Do you know how to, once you get them, do you know how to train them in a private training? Do you know how to get them in better shape, right? So it's a lot. It is a lot. So it requires a significant amount of investment if you want someone like myself to actually coach you, right? I'm not saying it's off the table, but then you have to ask yourself, okay, I can invest in this, or I keep trying to figure it out myself. I try to figure it out myself. And it was just difficult for me. Some people can do a coaching business and without any help. That was my case. That's what I would say, you feel me? Like for something like that, I wouldn't charge like 16 grand simply because the coaches that they had were very good coaches. You know, and I'm not saying I'm not as good as them. I've been able to do it, but some of those coaches were making like 100 grand a month. You know, I haven't gotten to that stage. So I can't see myself being able to charge what they charge simply because 10K a month, yes. Right? But 100 grand a month, I haven't got to those levels. That's a whole different level. The same issue with my sack. With my sack, you know? So, any last questions? I got like 2 more minutes. My thing is just training and coaching people. Hello, Alex. How are you? Hello. Ba, 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 ba. What's up, Joel? How are you, my brother? How you doing, bro? JR, what did you say? JR, I already answered you. I don't really like to eat pork, and I think semen retention is phenomenal, bro. It'll give you a different level of discipline. Yeah, it'll always give you a different level of discipline because it requires a different level of discipline, semen retention. Dieting is one thing, training is one thing, semen retention, I truly believe, is another thing. Hello. Yeah, bro, I didn't see anything else. Semen retention is just not winning or no to do well. I would say it's both, bro. Semen retention is not gooning and not having, yeah, intercourse. Because you're retaining it. Yeah, that's like, I believe it's both, you know? I would consider it both. You know? So. Yeah, it's just like instead of like, have a system, you know, without having feelings. Yeah, it's true. All right, muchacho, I'm gonna head out. Los quiero mucho. But yeah, brother, if you want to shoot me a message. We can talk a little bit and see what we can do. But for now, I love every single one of you guys. 7-Day Mindset Challenge podcast link is in the bio. Check that out. Los quiero mucho. Ciao, ciao. I'll be back on later. Dopamine next time. Cheap dopamine building dopamine. Got you, brother. 100%.